Hello.
Howdy. So, last we left off.
Dad.
Go away, Bobby Hill.
Hey, Dad.
Hey, Dad.
That's
What?
my purse.
Why does my finger smell like that?
Okay. Anyway,
You had that same issue for like 2 weeks. Turns out when you chop onions, your fingers can smell weird for weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's also I think with garlic.
Yeah, and I was chopping a lot of onions and garlic, and I'm like, why my fingers smell funny?
So last time we left off.
yeah. So last time we left off.
Last time we smelled our fingers.
Why my fingers smell funny?
Last we left off, you guys explored the town of Stad. Got some new equipment, met some people, got some new information.
We got Blanche.
Got Blanche, the newest horse,
Vegetables.
next to Miss Trotzelot. Madame Trotzelot, my bad. She has a title.
Put some respect on the bitch's name.
I will, my bad. You found some interesting equipment that you could not afford, but come back for.
I got books.
You got books. You also got warned about taking the books and asking questions.
He said not to lose the book.
Yeah, you also
specifically.
You also freaked him the fuck out. It was fun.
Well, he was bad at haggling, so that's his own.
He was. You also learned that the some wizards expedition from the Loomis Assembly is out in the woods close to the city of Nimsea.
Mm-hmm.
Is it Nimsea or Nimsea?
I've been it was originally Nimsea, but oh, hello, Echo Me.
Hello.
There could not be two.
Me.
But you call it either or.
Heads or tails.
Is that how the locals determine who's from there and who's not?
Yeah.
The original settlers called it Dimsia, but over
dialect stuff.
It's kind of like New York, New Amsterdam thing.
Yeah. You guys were originally going to head towards the in the direction of the Loomis Assembly expedition until halfway through the night's journey, Tobias decides to strangle Ezra.
Mm-hmm.
Tried to, at least.
Try to.
Yeah, trying to.
Before returning kind of to normal. And you guys tied him up before going to bed. And that's when you all decided that you were going to head towards the city instead to probably try and find help.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to pick up in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
It is a overcast day, not raining, but there is a semi-dense fog that's kind of rolling around the woods and the plains that you're currently in.
Mm-hmm. The morning dew.
The morning dew. Your campsite is, you guys slept through the night. Do it. A lot of you used the overhang from the cart to escape the light rain that was happening the night previous.
Tents and shit.
You probably have tents and shit, but it's nice to have.
Do we have tents and shit?
No, you guys don't have tents. You have sleeping bags.
No, we bought camping gear.
Oh, you did?
We did before we left fucking Razna.
Oh,
Wow.
At least some of us did.
I didn't.
I have a tent.
Okay, you have a tent.
Is it a 2-person tent?
I'm pretty sure.
Probably.
Honey, darling, I'm homeless.
I'm pretty sure someone else did.
Someone else, I'm sure, but with the 2-week breaks between these games really does a number on my brain.
Oh, I watched the VOD.
Shell could also buy a tent.
Okay.
I would watch the VOD if I didn't hate the sound of my own voice. So,
I mean, you could use a voice filter.
Yeah, put it up by ×2 speed, so it's like higher pitch, so you don't think it's Alvin and the Chipmunks play.
God, that's worse. Well, Tobias is also still tied up.
He is baby swallowed by
Oh, and did we level up previous session or the session before?
The session before.
The session before. Okay, cool. Yeah, so you guys are level 5. Yay.
Yes.
I think we got to level 5 before we
I guess,
Burrow.
No, you got it because you fought the Shades.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I remember now.
Oh, which reminds me, I wanted to get this out of the way really quick. Rosalind.
Yeah.
I have these. I found them down in the caves like forever ago. Before we even got dumped in the ocean. Ages ago at this point. But yeah, here's some ancient blueprints. I feel like they're more your kind of style. Don't really fit me very well.
I forgot about those.
Yeah.
right. You said you were gonna give them to me last session.
Yep.
Shit. What were they even for?
So ancient blueprints for one for a bracer, one for a tiara, and one for a chest piece.
Mm-hmm.
And if I remember correctly, one of you still has the Aurorium ingot.
Yeah, I don't think I have it anymore, and I don't remember why.
Well, you didn't sell it because you figured it was going to be important.
Yeah, but I remember I had it in my inventory at one point, and I no longer do. So I feel like I got rid of it. So
is it in the bag of holding?
You just didn't save. It's not in the bag of
holding. I might not have saved.
I don't. I know for a fact you didn't get rid of it, so you can add it back into your inventory.
Okay.
I believe. Let me just double check here so I know. I believe it was only one ingot.
Either one or two.
But I could be wrong.
I don't remember. It's been ages ago.
It was
Bugs.
It was. I don't remember. It was very long ago.
We'll have to find it in the VOD.
No, I'm looking at my old notes.
Ah.
So I should have. Oh, you don't have an ingot. You have it as a raw ore.
Okay.
So you have one piece of ore that could be refined into an ingot.
What'd you call me?
Yeah, ingot.
No, you called me some sort of raw ore.
It in its base form, it can be refined into an ingot to have high level magical items, or it can be refined into a powder to be used as a spell component in complex and difficult magical rituals.
Well, I ain't got no smithing tools.
You ain't got no smithing tools, but you have a chunk of ore still in your bag, your backpack. So yeah, you're given the blueprints. You have those.
Okay, I'll hold on to them.
They require quite a bit of ingots to make, so you only got one. But
yeah, I guess that's something else we could have been learning more about on our.
Well, you got the amulet. You're still wearing that, so not really. It's not really.
I'm sorry, I'm busy reading my book.
Yes.
I'm probably like a third way into it.
Probably it's been a couple of.
Yeah, I've been reading it for so long.
It's been like a month since you've left Razna, so so you're probably a decent way through. But it isn't Dwarvish.
Yeah,
if I remember correctly. So you're kind of struggling. You get those days where it's like I don't want to read, and then you don't read for the next 3 days, and you're like, oh shit, I should have been reading. So you read like one chapter.
And then I spend it's like a 20-page chapter. It takes me like 4 hours.
Yeah,
I have to decipher what does, and I have to reread a bunch of times because I wasn't focusing and whatnot.
Yeah, and you also picked one of the thicker books. So it has a lot. It has like around
that's
400 or
on purpose
500
because
pages.
I wanted it to last me for a long time.
Oh, and it is, and it's gonna continue. It's gonna be a while.
Yeah.
It's one of those books where if you go 2 days without reading it, you kind of forget where you left off and like what the plot point was. So you have to reread the pages to get a hand. Like, okay, that's what was happening. So yeah,
it's actually just Clifford the big red dog,
but in Dwarvish. It's Clifford the big red goat. So yeah, you guys wake up. It is. Do you want to wake up really early? Because it's going to take you a while to get to the city.
Probably.
Okay. 7 a.m.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Is there anything you guys want to do in the morning? Tobias is still tied up, and he does not have his arm attached.
Guess we should discuss what our plan for him is.
Well, I think we were just gonna head to the city, aren't we? We need to get Tobias help.
Yeah. I mean, who do we even go to for help in this situation?
My bet is clerics. Or at least they're a good start.
Yeah.
And if not, if they can't help us, I'm sure they'll have some idea of where we can go.
Yeah, if they can't fix, they can diagnose.
Is Tobias being untied?
No.
I don't know.
Shell can handle the reins.
I think we can untie him.
Shell and Ezra can drive.
Well,
we could untie him.
When we get to the city.
We're not sleeping and vulnerable now.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll keep him. We'll untie him, but we'll keep him at one arm.
Okay. It is going to take you most of the day to. You most likely arrive at Nimsia when it's fairly late into the night. So Ezra and Shelk are driving. While they're driving, is there anything anyone wants to do during the travel?
How many figures I'm holding up? Hey, Dad! Look at that.
Incredible.
See, I'm getting a chuckle out of Rosalind. That's good.
I'll probably be keeping an eye on the woods that are surrounding us, I imagine.
Gotcha.
I want to read the book about hags and their dealings.
Okay.
That was purchased.
Yes. And so, Shelk, you're driving. Rio, is there anything you want to do?
Well, Rosalind's busy reading, and I don't have like a book or anything to do. Probably just take a nap.
Okay, fair enough. You wake
just
up from.
Woke up.
Yeah, just woke up. Take a nap. That
Yeah.
sounds exactly like me.
Yeah, there's a second book.
POV, you're my fiance.
What language is the book in?
Common.
Good.
Which book are you giving him?
There's the other one that was like the Hag Anatomy or whatever.
Oh yeah,
where
okay.
We had to fight them. Make yourself useful, love.
Zess, are you just going to be reading?
My hobby is involved the sea. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm gonna be reading about the red goat.
Gotcha. Tobias, you just hanging out, being tied up, making idle chatter.
Probably like make idle chatter every now and then to try to like make the mood not so awkward, but make it more awkward by doing so.
Oh God, yeah.
Yeah.
So, with that, I'm going to have a animal handling check from Shelk with advantage because Ezra's helping you. And I'm going to need a perception check from Akira as you're keeping watch. So, type those in.
Water, that'd be great though. I don't have a cup.
Oh,
Akira coming out fucking strong.
I don't do good, and I'm not a morning person.
Yeah, you're kind of...
It's because Arpax was doing good.
Yeah, Arpax was doing really well for our session last game, so...
Arpax got turned to fucking stone.
He got turned to stone, but he was doing pretty well otherwise. But yeah. So two horses, Blanche and Madame Trotsalot are doing perfectly fine. They're not being too rowdy. The road here is just strewn about with these large tree roots that kind of zigzag.
Troots, if you will.
Troots, yeah. You're noticing as you're going further into the woods itself, the trees are just they are wider and taller and getting more and more dense, but there has been a trail that has been forged probably with great difficulty many moons ago. But you guys drive along. Akira, you don't see anything. You spent the first 20 minutes blinking, looking out the cart, and kind of rubbing your eyes. The fog also isn't helping. But you're kind of you got those moments where you're trying to your eyes are all glazed over, and you're like, "Come on, why are you not going away? I want to see." But yeah. God, what is with the energy tonight?
Hey, is that Weezer?
Is that Weezer?
Nah, dude, it's if anyone wants to know what I look like Hurley from the Weezer album.
Imagine this.
Imagine if you will. Weezer.
Imagine if you will. I win the lottery and I get on a plane and it crashes on an island.
God.
It's an absurd Lost reference. Of course it was.
Of course it was.
Imagine if you will. The DM has the stomach acid of a dog.
God.
Imagine, if you will, a DM with IBS.
That's me.
Hey.
That's me.
Representation. We love to see it.
What's IBS?
Irritable bowel
syndrome.
Means you gotta poop.
Means you gotta poop. I'll be talking to you like, so you go to hit the goblin. I'll go gurgle, gurgle. Hold on, guys. Let go. Shit.
This stream sponsored by IBS.
Yeah.
The IBS for Americans Foundation.
This stream is brought to you by lactose intolerance.
Jesus Christ.
So,
I'm going to need a perception check from Ezra and Shell to drive it.
This stream is brought to you by perception checks. Get your eyes checked. Brought to you by Lens Crafters.
These fields are full of field.
These fields are field.
Fields are quite highly unlike.
That one up.
Oh, there's a hill over there.
Ezra saved the... Oh, what the fuck?
Fucking hell.
He smells cheese on the wind. This way to the city!
Don't worry, everyone. I'm watching the manticore that's coming up behind us. I'm sure everything's fine.
What did you say?
I see it in the shadows of the mist. I swear. It's...
Show me.
You guys, Ezra and Shelk, you guys see, right in the middle of the road, kind of blocking your path, is this kind of scaly, insect-looking large lump.
That's a cancer.
You can't really see, but it has these. You're coming if you're kind of far away from it, but you see it has these scales and these wiry little hairs. But it seems to be some type of creature, animal. But it's right in the middle of your path, laying down.
It's a Dimetrodon.
A Dimetrodon.
Can I hand the reins off to Ezra so I can use the my bird to get a closer look at it?
Yeah, sure. You hand over the reins, and your bird goes flying. You transfer into your bird. And you see this 6-legged, weird kind of scaled creature with these large, like, not talons. What is it? Not fangs, pincers. Right under a row of needle, like needly teeth, like hundreds of them, and these weird spiny like hairs over its body. Roll me a nature check.
Damn, you really did light a phantom.
That's a pretty good roll. 18 plus 1.
Yeah, this is a Yun Kruthik. It is a monstrosity creature that is hatched from an egg. Let me show you a photo of it. Actually, it's dead. The one you see.
Oh.
Like its entire like its neck and bottom, most of its abdomen have been ripped out, spilling like this greenish blood.
The fuck is this thing, and why is it on the side of the road?
It's in the middle of the road.
Not Warhammer.
And it's on the younger side, so it's like maybe about 4 feet long. And you know that they usually are part of a one of the things it's described as is, imagine a hive of ants the size of horses. That's them.
I feel like these things should be hanging out in the Underdark.
Would be
Imagine a bunch of
correct.
The size of ants.
You would be kind of correct. They usually are. Some of them can be on the surface, but they usually travel in much, like it said, in a hive. And usually the young ones don't stray from the older ones. But it's dead.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my bird to get a better vantage point. I want to see if this thing is actually alone.
If you do a bird's eye view, you're gonna be obstructed by the canopy of the forest around you. But you can have it do like go make a circle around you guys 30 feet. It just look behind, like off. Are you gonna go up further up the road or off the sides?
I'll check the sides.
You're gonna check the sides, okay. Roll me a perception check with advantage this time.
Good thing I have that advantage.
21?
Yeah.
21. Ooh.
Blackjack.
Yeah, blackjack. Yeah, you see a couple more of them. Around like 1 or 2 off into the forest, dead as well. But then you also see a couple of other things that are also dead, kind of in that other surrounding area. These humanoid, almost hyena-like creatures. Seemingly, they're also in just terrible disarray, similar to the creatures around them. But you know these to be gnolls. And it seems like a hunting party of hunted these, and some of them didn't make it, and they were left behind.
Doesn't bode well for our scientists.
No, it does not. I'm gonna convey everything to Ezra, since they're sitting right next to me. I imagine using the bird takes a bit of concentration.
Oh yeah. But I'd like for Shelk and Ezra to both make me wisdom saving throws real quick.
Oh. Well, I got good wisdom.
Both of you should have decent wisdom. You're druid.
Doesn't mean I don't roll terribly.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair enough. Wenny 3 and 13. Shelk. Shelk and Ezra. As you guys are looking around, you both hear this. Ooh.
Ooh. Goon and mad, dog.
This
Nikolai's is a nightmare.
This low this low painful howl. And as you guys kind of look around, you see moving around the trees, stumbling towards you is a just gnarled looking gnoll. It's part the bottom half of its muzzle is completely gone. And where both of its hands should be are just bloodied rags that connect two blades. And it just stumbles, just whining and howling as it just kind of stares at all of you.
Pull my ear.
Is it in front of us?
Yes. It's kind of off to the side, but it's just standing there, making these pained sounds.
I'm gonna recall my bird.
You recall your bird. Everyone else, you can't see out the sides of the cart, of the wagon, so you don't really know what's going on, but you hear it.
The fuck is that?
I don't know. Better get ready. Just gonna,
it almost looks like a tortured gnoll.
Something's out here murdering Underdark creatures.
What? Underdark?
Mm-hmm.
It does take a step towards you and the wagon.
Alright, well, I'll stop the wagon.
And you see it's both of its arms are kind of slack to its side, and it's just dragging the two blades along the grass as it just kind of slumps towards all of you.
Alright, I need a vote from all of you. Should we stop the wagon or do we press on?
We should put it out of its misery.
I don't think I have a vote here, honestly.
It's okay, Tobias.
It's all up to y'all.
Do you want to choke me right now, Tobias?
No, honestly, I think
you can have a vote right now.
This thing's kind of scary.
And then you hear another noise on the other side of the road. A similar whine and yelp.
Do it again.
No. as you see another one, different types of injuries, but still looks like it's been through like a tree shredder, and it has these two blades just stuck into its like elbows, just wrapped up with bloodied rags, as it just kind of slumps and stumbles towards you guys.
Are these things...
I say we just drive by.
Yeah.
And then you see another.
Yeah, we go.
And then
yeah.
As you guys start picking up speed, they start from standing, start immediately sprinting towards you.
Yeah, blast them.
Do any of them look like they should be already dead?
They're teetering on the edge of probably should be dead, but not fully.
They're probably experimented on.
But there's about 5 of them chasing, all sprinting after your cart, and some of them are keeping like pace with it.
Yeah, I want to shoot at them.
Yep, I'll shoot.
Okay.
Gravity surge.
Gravity surge. Yeah, sure. Gravity surge. That's an attack, correct?
Yeah, strength saving throw.
Okay. Who is doing what else?
Target.
I don't have anything to range.
So you're just gonna watch.
Yeah. I have this book in my hand.
You just imagine you threw the book as a range, and then fucking Rosen's like, no. So that's a strength saving throw, and roll me an attack for you, Ezra.
I can give you
not Ezra. Akira.
Yeah.
I have a crossbow.
I have a bow.
I think he's a crossbow.
Yeah, you can. I've got a sling.
Wait, no, I do know how to use a crossbow.
Ezra does have the reins now, so you can fire your sling, you can fire your bow. Roll me attacks and type them in chat.
Want to hand me the crossbow? I can't actually use it.
Yeah.
All right, what is it?
Just grab it off my.
It's just it's
off
based
a dex.
On dex.
Yes, it's a ranged weapon. Even.
All right. So, well, I think I hit it.
That's not good.
20 to hit.
Akira turns their pistol sideways.
Yeah, Rosalind hands me the crossbow, says, "We're doing a drive-by," and then I tilt the crossbow sideways.
Yeah, you guys...
Yeah, yeet.
The horses kick it into high gear as all of you start just barreling down this really rough forest road. And the 5 gnoll-like creatures are running towards you. You fire your sling, Shelk, and you just fucking nail one in the head to the point where it trips and just fucking full sprint trips and just tumbles. It does not get back up. No need to roll damage. And Rio, you go like, give me the crossbow. You grab it, fire. You hit one straight in its neck, and you see it kind of just flails wildly as it falls forward. It impales its own head on its blades and in its hands. Zest, your arrow goes wide and hits a tree, and you're like, well, fuck.
Close enough.
But Akira, one manages to jump and grab onto the back, or like sink its blades into the back of the cart, and you just kind of look down,
like in the tarp.
Yeah, you cock your pistol, just get really close as it just like screams at you. You just go bye.
If I'm doing that, would you allow me to, while I'm blasting it, grab onto the scruff so after it's dead I can drag it onto the cart?
Roll me a strength check.
That's what I was afraid of. I knew as soon as I said it I was going to regret it. That's a 4.
That's a what?
4.
4? You go to grab it, but it's like you realize, oh fuck, that's heavy. I'm gonna let it go because I'm gonna fall off with it. But you completely obliterate. And the last couple immediately give up and run away.
Is everyone okay back there? I felt a jolt.
I didn't even get to do anything.
You could have thrown the dagger.
It was a strike saving throw.
Oh shit! Yeah, no, I rolled for that. My bad.
It's fine.
No, he failed. He did fail. So
Bluey.
So wait, 2,
So only I
3,
fucked up.
4. Yeah, so one runs away. One runs away because the other one got absolutely gravity surge.
Starts Naruto running through the trees.
Yeah. But as you guys continue to drive away, you do hear more of those like howls and yips throughout the forest behind you. They're not gaining on you. There's nothing around you, but you do hear them in the distance.
I don't like those mage's chances. I think we're already too late.
Oh,
Maybe.
unlucky. I have more important things to do right now. Like, what the fuck gonna happen to Tobias?
Yeah, they even know as he crawls out of a burlap sack from underneath one of the seats.
He's already tied himself inside the sack.
Yeah.
I just imagine he's kind of like, since he's tied up, he's kind of like inchworming his way around.
I'm a snake.
I'm a snake. I'm a snake.
Snake. Oh.
I don't have a whole lot of experience with mages from the fancy colleges. Are they usually rational, or do they commit horrible war crimes that are experiments on?
They're rational.
Okay.
If I know my... Never mind. At least I hope they're rational.
Yeah, I can't speak for Nedera mages personally.
Rosalind, did you go to a magic school?
For a little bit. My sister's a teacher in one.
Oh.
Oh, cool. Looks like we've got that in common.
She's a magical history teacher.
By reputation, the wizards at the Loomis Assembly are... They experiment with magic, trying to, test its boundaries, but they're rational. They're also out of the three magic schools that are prevalent, they're less persnickety and up their own ass like the previous ones are. They're not hoity-toity.
It's a tech college.
Yeah. But yeah, you guys continue going at a normal pace soon after, just because you don't want to, run the horses over their their
limits.
Their limits. Yeah, you don't want to hurt them.
Exceed their stamina bar.
Yeah, because then they start taking debuffs.
But this is why we got another one.
Yeah, and also for a bigger cart.
I'm gonna cast Speak with Animals and thank them both.
Yeah, you thank them. With Speak with Animals, can they respond?
Yeah.
I believe so.
Yeah. So you thank Blanche and Madame Trotsalot. Oh, don't mind it. It's perfectly fine. It gave me quite a scare. And Madame Trotsalot continues.
Amazing.
I've been waiting for that. I love doing animal, like fucking just like, what would this animal sound like if they could talk? Base it off the name. But yeah, you continue your at this pace. You most likely will make it to Nimcia around 11 to 10 o'clock at night.
Bleh.
Unless you want to go at a faster pace.
Nah, it seems like we're safe for now.
We're probably gonna be good, yeah.
Okay.
Do gnomes have dark vision?
No.
Yes. They do.
Yeah, those guys are fucked.
But do you continue reading your book?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm gonna save my man.
You're gonna save your man's.
I can fix him.
Roll me just a roll me an a intelligence check. As you just to, just see what information.
I'm reading a book too.
Yes. Yes, you can roll me an intelligence check as well. There's not really much information that Rio gains from his book because it's just talking about just like the overall anatomy of hags in general. Yeah,
weaknesses in there somewhere.
Yeah. Where's the weaknesses? You gotta give us something. Give us a tidbit. Give us a nibble.
Do you go for a specific type of hag, or
sea
do you
hag?
Just sea hag? There are no. As far as the author of this book states, they have no weaknesses.
Like
they have no weaknesses, but they also don't have any like natural
predators.
Natural predators. Yeah. They don't have any natural resistances to like poison or acid or anything. They kind of just seem like you hit them good.
Okay.
But
that's good.
But they are unique to the like hag family because they are amphibious. They can breathe air and breathe in air and water. So that's pretty cool. They're also very good swimmers. Like better
no
swimmers
way.
than no way.
Does it describe how they look?
Usually, yeah. So it differs from hag to hag, but they usually have these type, some have gills, some have like fin extremities, some have webbed fingers and feet.
Like
they usually
do they typically look like a hag but with aquatic features, or am I dealing with Ursula?
You could
like mermaid like.
They are usually hags with water-like feature, like aquatic-like features. But never say never to meeting an Ursula.
Okay, so it's a scale.
Yes. It just depends on how much
power.
Depending on their domain and how long they take within that underwater domain versus on land.
Okay.
So if one has spent hundreds and hundreds of like years beneath the water, they're going to change. They're going to change themselves to kind of fit that domain.
It's entirely possible. If you just meet an old lady, she comes up and whispers in my ear, "I have webbed feet."
Well, she has like a wooden heart. Maybe she's a fucking beaver.
Would be.
I don't want to believe that, but that's something Jakai would do to fuck with me.
But
how can you kill a beaver, Devox? It's your national animal.
Yeah, but what you gain from your book there, Rosalind, is with dealings. Again, it purely is dependent on what hag you're dealing with, because there's no formula. But usually, the author writes that probably is not best to make a deal with a hag because they do try and undermine you. They don't like to be bested, and they make deals that make the person who agreed to it usually impossible, lofty goals that the person is never going to achieve. Just to have them in their servitude, and usually it's something that if certain items or certain circumstances, maybe they ask you to undergo a certain ritual that in the completion of it fucks you over in some other way that makes them back. They like having the upper hand, and usually it's very difficult to get out of one without being scathed, and it's also difficult to just... you shouldn't try and trick a hag. because they've already tricked you 10 times over.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what you.
Joke's on them. I've been watching JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
The difference that you find is that the devils, when they make their deals in their contract, they try to fuck you over with loopholes and legal jargon. Hags will play a lot more dirty in how they fuck you over.
Hags don't have a code.
No.
They do whatever the fuck they want.
Yeah.
Can I try to think of any time I would have agreed to do something with an old lady?
Yeah, when you were drunk at the fucking pier.
Do you have any deep hidden desires you want to fulfill?
No.
Be a dancer when you were younger.
I don't know. I think Rio maybe got a thing going on. I mean, do you, Rio?
Sorry, can you say that again?
You got a guilt thing?
No.
Are you sure?
I really, really didn't want to read that in chat.
Guilt.
I can't think of anything even that I would make a deal over. I was mostly a sailor.
Mostly? What else did you do?
Never,
well, I've been a child before. I haven't been a sailor all my life.
He was a seaside stripper.
Oh, the owl has disappeared. Oh, there he is.
Yeah, roll me a history check there, Rio.
I kind of want to
see
roll
if you can remember anything really.
Fuck. I even have anything to this? History 0, so 5 on the dice.
5 on the dice? You think back and you're like, okay, what did I? Okay, so I was a sailor.
I was a kid.
And then you try to think back to years before you were a sailor, and you're like, huh. You're drawing a very large blank.
What?
On just everything before you were a sailor. You're like, well, okay, well, I was a sailor from Aurora, but before that I was... Just nothing. Nothing comes to mind.
Rio kind of goes a bit pale and is just kind of looking in the far distance, like he's trying to what I remember.
Quick, open his mouth, check his teeth.
Yeah. You good, hun?
He's got that 1,000 leagues there.
No.
1,000 leagues below the sea.
Oh, what the fuck?
Actually, the title is 10,000 leagues, you pleb.
Why? Hold on. Something broke.
What broke?
Ezra.
Uh-oh.
Why?
Ezra broke?
Why did I break? What do you mean I broke?
Broke, bitch.
Whenever Ezra talks on...
Fix me.
He disappears.
Why the fuck didn't you tell me, you asshole?
I mean, I just opened it.
Where the fuck is it?
Everybody kind of disappears briefly for a second.
Well, everyone kind of shifts over. Hold on.
I'm here to steal your souls. It's me, Ezra. I've been the big bad all along. You're the one who trusted an arsonist in your party.
Oh yeah, no, you Ezra completely just fades out of existence.
Why?
I sold my soul to the devil.
That's funny.
And what I got from it,
where is it?
I can disappear at will.
Oh my god,
that's pretty good.
Shirt.
Where the fuck do I get the link?
You're disrupting my D&D books.
Fuck is it?
With all your technical jargon.
I'm gonna go grab some food.
Yeah, go do that.
I sold my soul for a signed Master of Puppets shirt.
God.
Really cool.
aside my shirt for a man. He just wanted my shirt.
I got him. The devil gave me a signed copy of Saint Anger.
Where the fuck is it?
I don't know.
There. Okay.
Looks interesting, to say the least.
It won't show me the fucking link. Because you
get that for a sneaky link.
Well, as he works through that, we're going to continue. You guys, so you read that in your book. You guys continue to travel this road for the rest of the day.
What did I learn from my book?
You took about 2 hours to figure out about 4 words, and you realize that they were just they were really inconsequential. They weren't really necessary to learn. They were just like and, if, or but, and you're like, damn.
Look, if you want me to translate for you, I can.
No, I can do it on my own. And it's not my, like, who the fuck uses, like, coexistential in fucking book? Like, I can't understand. Like, but I will understand one day.
But you did figure out that you did translate the goat's name is Clifford. You got that. It took you most of the book to figure that out, but you got it. Yeah.
No. But like the first time I read it, I read it as Clifford. So all this time my brain kept rehearsing. So in my mind, the goat's name is Clifford.
Oh yeah, there's an E at the end. The Clifford. Or the
Clifford.
Because it's dwarvish. You know, you gotta be.
Clifford, why you step on my house?
Bye.
Toast,
You ruined my sauna.
Toast went to go get food.
Fuck! I can't test to see what's wrong with
my
it.
fucking sauna, Clifford. God damn it!
We turned away, but now you're too big to get inside of my house, so we have to build you a bigger house.
How am I gonna forge my iron now?
Really need one of.
All of my scrap iron.
I really need one of you to play a just stereotypical Swedish man for your name.
I'll turn you into a go-to meatball.
Meatball.
I'm going to eat all the IKEA furniture.
Damn it! I lost another screw.
Don't worry.
Fuck.
We can replace it with a wooden peg.
But yeah, you guys, the afternoon turns into evening, and you start noticing, kind of through the canopies of the trees, and like just the very dense forest around you, you're starting to notice light far off in the distance.
Oh.
And within an hour, you are kind of amazed by what you see. It's a city kind of rivaling the size. It's a bit smaller than Razn, but it is very close to. It is a large city that is blended in to nature itself. The houses are built around the trees. Old trees are that seem to have been like hollowed out due to some type of like natural like disease or something have been repurposed. You see houses are made from mud, bark, like some are made from twisting vines. These large, like you're almost around like redwood sized trees. And you see the city doesn't just go like horizontally, it goes vertically too. You see these sprawling tree houses linked with like these wooden bridges. Some of these like vine rope and bark staircases that kind of lead down. Keep forgetting our past. Man, I missed the fallen memes. I need the fallen memes. But this is a and you see as the night as the night falls, you see all these like beautiful like little torch bug lights seem to scatter around the city just naturally. And what you do notice is this one gigantic, like bigger than the rest, tree that sits off into the middle that has like it's like a skyscraper. It has a bunch of these like little huts off its like surface that kind of just hug like little beehives going up and down the trunk of the tree, but it is huge. Yeah.
Wow, that place looks cool as heck.
Yeah.
Welcome to Nimsia.
I sure hope they have maybe we can cast some water spells.
Oh, in case it catches on fire. Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be real bad. I imagine so.
I'm sure that's the first thing they'll do.
Yeah. I mean, if they did, that'd be a little crazy. Do you think they got, like, lightning prevention team?
Fuck if I know.
You do notice that off of these like huts that are hugging the trees, they have like these little hanging gardens that just are full of these beautiful, widely like rainbow colored wildflowers and all these different plants that just kind of trickle down.
This is quite nice.
And you see a lot of people are like taking care of these gardens. Also, there's a shit ton of animals here
in the middle of the night.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
some of
Believe it or
you
not,
just see
just
some of
because
them are
you can't see animals doesn't mean they don't exist.
What?
No, he meant taking care of the gardens at night.
Yeah.
But it looks like they are finishing up.
How
It's like they're not
realistic.
actively like starting it, but they're finishing up. Some of them
They're
are
sweeping.
loading up these large crates full of like different types of vegetables that we're growing. You see a lot of people are riding around on these very regal, large-looking elk.
Wow.
That just seem to hop and like easily traverse the very rough forest floor. You see, there's a pen area, kind of on the base of the forest floor with these Tobias-sized rabbits.
Jesus.
And you see, it's just this. They seem to be just kind of eating. You see, this one guy dumps a bucket of what looks to be like these trimmed leaves and stuff that they really don't need. Just dumps it into like this trough, and the rabbits come over and start nibbling on it.
Man,
Everyone,
those things taste good.
Everyone you see as you guys travel in, everyone waves and smiles at you. Everyone's just super friendly. Everyone just says hi.
Tobias tries to wave, but then realizes he can't.
I guess we can ask him if there's where the inn is in the city.
You go up to somebody and ask.
Yeah, well, I guess while we're like
going through.
Yeah.
You ask this human man, and he points like up one of these large redwood like trees at this it's this roundish looking pod that wraps around the tree and has a bunch of these glowing lights. And he goes, "Oh, there's the Whispering Winds Inn, best inn in town."
We gotta go all the way up there.
Yes, that's it. I mean, if you don't want to take the stairs, and he points over to this this area of roughly carved stone, and you see all of these like and Ezra, you realize looking at it, it has a bunch of druidic runes etched into it. A lot of them are air symbols, and he goes, "All you have to do is go over there and think up."
Okay.
And if you want someone to take care of your horses and your cart, there's the Starlight Stables right over there on the forest floor for you. It's usually like 1 gold per night. So
That's reasonable.
Welcome to Nicaea.
Can't take the horses up there, can we? Cool. Thank you.
Just get a cold response.
Bravo.
Santa.
Enter.
No, you can't. Someone tried before. It went horribly.
It went horribly.
The horse was thinking carrots.
But what you guys notice is, above the canopy, like at the very tip tops of the trees, people are flying around on these giant eagles that come and land on the uppermost buildings. It is very tranquil here.
That's a cool type of transportation.
Definitely new.
Never flown on an eagle. I don't want to try now.
Can't say I have either.
But you could probably ask.
Ezra did drag us through the ocean.
He did.
Oh.
It's fine. I know that I can't compare to the majestic eagle.
I mean, I've rode on Ezra on multiple occasions.
Phrasing, please.
Are we still doing phrasing?
I mean, hey,
Ezra's the best
yo.
ride of my life, so.
But
go for it, Ezra.
You do.
I gotta let him. I gotta return the favor and let Ezra ride me. I mean, what? Like real big, strong muscles like this. Ezra could ride me all night long.
What if he breaks you, though?
Oh, that's fine.
Are you
I have hollow bones.
Broken?
It's fine.
Yeah, it's fine. It happens if it happens.
I'm not as heavy as I look.
Yeah, Ezra's light as a feather, pun intended.
Fixed it.
So, you fixed it. Good job. Who is putting up the? Who's taking the cart and the horses to the stable, and who's going straight to the inn?
I'm putting everything away.
Okay.
I'll pay for it.
Yeah.
No, I got it.
Okay.
You guys get to the starlit stables, and you see the Ezra that you it's a younger elf looking man. Currently is feeding some of the animals, and you see. You don't see a single horse in sight in these stables. You see a bunch of those regal-looking elk. And you see a couple of these large rams that seem to kind of be off in their own, off in their own type of stable. And you see right next to them are these almost sleigh-like cart that seemingly they pull. But you come up to the man. He goes, "Oh, did you need to house some your horses for the night?"
Yes, please.
Oh, that's and the cart too.
If that's all right.
That is perfectly fine. 1 gold for the night, and for every night after that, if you plan on staying.
And
also,
2 gold.
Oh, thank you.
Just in
do
case.
you want them to be fed too? It's also included in the price, but do you have a specific feed for them? Do you know? Do you know what they like? Perchance.
Speak with animals.
You speak with animals.
Excuse me, ladies.
Oh yes, what do you need?
Well, less of what I need, more of what you need.
Oh, I could use quite a bit. What?
Please name it. This man right here is willing to treat you.
Ooh, I would like a salt block.
What?
I like occasionally licking.
Got any salt?
Are you a cow?
There are a lot of animals that love salt blocks.
Goats
which is
literally
ridiculous.
climb like almost vertical walls to lick salt off walls.
Yeah.
It's insane.
And I would like a dozen carrots.
How much for salt and carrots, please?
Oh no, it's included in the price. The 1 gold per night.
Oh.
And we grow everything in abundance here, so it shouldn't be too much of a problem. And you go over to Blanche, and Blanche goes, "I'll just take hay." And she side eyes Madame Trots a lot, like, okay.
This bitch.
But he gets it for
Bougie ass hoe.
He brings all of them, and like you can see, Blanche is. She goes like he puts it in like this like nice little container, and Blanche like just eats it normally, but Madame Trotsalot refuses to bend down to eat it. So he wants it brought to her. And he the elven man complies and just starts feeding her, and you head out. But now that she knows that you can talk to her, she's going to air her grievances with you every chance she gets.
Good.
But the rest of you are going to the Whispering Winds Inn. Okay. Yeah, so you guys go up to the stones. Who wants to give it a try?
Sure, I'll go.
So Zess, you stand on it. You think up. You're like, as soon as like you go, okay, I want to go up. You don't notice anything, but all of you start seeing as Zess just starts slowly ascending, looking around like up. You don't even notice you're floating. She arms crossed, slowly like very not slowly, but very quickly rising like an elevator. And then you're just deposited on. You just kind of feel a slight like thump as you land, and you look down, and you're like about 70 feet up.
The fuck is that witchcraft?
You guys can't hear her as she's 70 feet up. But yeah, the rest of you follow.
Can I read her lips?
Yeah, you read what the fuck. But the rest of you give it a try. It is disorienting, but also kind of fun. There's not a feeling of inertia, or you don't have the fear that you're gonna fall. You have a solid grasp of, oh yeah, this is you just feel incredibly safe.
Wow, I feel incredibly safe.
But yeah, you guys get to this like little wooden bridge that wraps around the trees, and you just have to go like up one flight of stairs, and you're at the inn.
This place is OSHA approved.
Yeah.
They really thought of everything.
Fucks an OSHA.
But you
Like
see,
There's no OSHA on the ocean.
O'Shea Jackson.
Yeah. But you see a couple of the houses that line that hug the other trees, kind of in the surrounding area. People are like poking their heads out of their windows and waving goodnight to their neighbors. Everyone's just. You notice the vast difference between Razna and this place. Everyone is just very nice here.
Yeah, I think this is a better city.
But yeah, you guys walk into the inn, and you are as you walk through the door. You guys feel this cheese pull. You guys get this very warm feeling around you, and any dirt or like any like grime, dirt, or like uncleanly thing about you is immediately washed away as you walk through the door. Your boots are cleaned, everything.
Oh, I don't need to take a shower anymore.
Yeah.
You
get that warm like blow of wind, and you're like, ugh. And then
I feel fresh.
But you all hear the beautiful sounds of music as there's a small like a two-man band off in the corner that are just currently playing some nice little tunes. One of them is a satyr who's currently just like plucking at a lute. You're all greeted kind of like in cheers with Norm. Everyone just goes, "Hey!" as you all enter. They go back to their drinking.
Everybody knows your name.
Yeah. But yeah, you guys arrive here as Ezra is dealing with the Starlight Inn or stables. So yeah, what do you guys want to do?
We arrive at the stables as he's in the inn.
Yeah. Well, if he's at the inn and I'm at the stables, and he's at the stables and I'm at the inn, where are we?
Where's the sheriff?
Where's the horses?
Yeah,
You're here and I'm in there, and wait a minute.
Where's the name?
Ezra's in the stables and Mr. Crops-a-Lot's in the elevator.
We're inside. We're in the ice. But what do you guys do?
Ezra is arriving from the stables at 33 miles per hour.
Well, I mean, at this late at night, I imagine we'd be going to bed.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you guys walk
I'm
up
not
to the
gonna
counter,
go get
and
some rooms.
you
And a
see a halfling man, kind of like blonde hair, but he has like gray to the sides of his head. You walk up and he gives you all a warm smile, and he goes, "Hey, welcome to the Whispering Winds Inn. How can I help you? Drinks,
So we need.
food, rooms. What do you need?
I mean, I guess we first get the
All
rooms.
three.
You need all three. I
Probably
like to hear
all
that.
three.
So, how many rooms do you want? We got one room that can hold all of you, if you're so inclined. But we could also give separate rooms.
Yeah. We want our own.
Yeah,
So,
Rio's kind of just like watching to see what she says.
so how many rooms do you want?
I
So
don't
one
know.
room.
Probably
2,
wait,
3.
or
Three rooms?
Yeah,
We can do 3 rooms. That's perfectly fine.
probably Ezra and Tobias wants their room as well, right? They're gonna be
Yeah,
right.
since they're riding each other.
I mean, I ride Ezra quite often. You know,
Mhm.
I mean, recently, I rode him all night the other night. Well, I didn't technically ride him. He more or less
Unless,
followed
I guess, if you don't mind just us watching.
I thought
You know.
Ezra was married. Do you just have like a separate
No.
road relationship?
He also has a kid. He's
Oh
okay
yeah, I
with-
heard about that.
I don't
with
mean to
riding him.
interrupt this lovely conversation, but rooms. Do you want to take a while to decide? That's fine.
I mean, I think we're okay. Like, if
I think we're fine with 3.
3 rooms.
Okay.
That's 1 gold for each room per night that you're staying here.
Okay,
So-
I'm gonna pay.
I'll throw a coin into the pile.
Okay,
I'll throw a coin in.
Much is it?
I don't pay for enough things.
1 per room, so 3 gold.
Yeah.
So Akira,
Mhm.
Ezra, and Tobias. Akira,
Spent a
Rio, and
lot.
Tobias.
I said it first. I wanna pay.
Actually, if you're
Okay.
right, I could pay for everybody's room. It's the least I could do after what happened yesterday.
After the incident.
Yeah, after it gets real dramatic.
The incident.
So the rooms are figured out. They're right up the stairs. Take a right. Any door that doesn't have the little yellow sign flipped, then those are open. Take whatever you need. As for food, do you want that brought to you, or do you want to eat it down here?
I'll eat it down here if that's all
I
right.
eat it here. Yeah, I'm fine with that.
So any particular? We got some we got vegetarian options. We got so any restrictions?
Nah.
No.
I'll eat
No,
whatever.
What's like the opposite of vegetarian? Like the ones that love
Carnivorous.
Some. Okay.
We
yeah,
we
I
do
get
have a
that.
hefty meat like platter. If you just strictly want to eat like your red meat, that's perfectly fine.
Okay, I'll take
One of
that.
those.
Okay. So that's okay. And he just takes out like a little piece of parchment, starts writing down your guys' order. There's a lot of food options here. Yeah. And pretty much anything you guys can think of. And you do notice, Rosalind,
Mm-hmm.
that they have rabbit steak, which you would presume are the giant rabbits that you saw down.
Oh, yeah. Give me
Yeah.
that.
Do you want one?
Do you have pie?
We do. We could make it. We can make it into a pie for you.
Oh, I was thinking separately, but no.
Oh, we could do that.
We can do that.
We do a thing where it's kind of a take on a shepherd's pie. It has a nice mashed potato top to it.
It's
Some
been a
root
while.
vegetables.
I just kind of want to girl dinner it up right now. I don't know what the fuck a girl dinner is. So.
Oh, it's usually just something that's completely unhealthy and doesn't go together.
Okay, yeah, that's what I assume.
I was thinking, no, girl dinner is like putting batteries in the microwave.
Yeah,
I thought
okay.
You said poutine for a second.
But yeah, you guys order your food.
Girl dinner?
You guys order your food and your drinks.
Can be.
For all of you, it comes up to 3 gold.
Sure,
I'll
fine.
pay.
No, I
Okay.
pay first.
She has a lot of gold.
Yeah, so you pay, and all of you are enjoying your food.
I'm down to 15.
You guys enjoy your food as
Spent a lot.
Does anyone order anything for Ezra? Because Ezra's not currently back.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Okay.
What does Ezra eat?
Yeah, what does Ezra
That's up
eat?
to you. Depends on how much of an owl you actually are.
Do you have Myas? I think he's an owl, so I.
Yeah, is it racist to assume that? I don't know.
I
kinda
think
feel
so.
bad.
I think it'd be really racist if you
Is-
got him like just bird seed.
Oh, you know, owls eat rabbits, so let's just go with the rabbits. That's a safe bet either way.
yeah, owls can eat.
But he's a druid, like
isn't he a birdie druid?
Well, I mean, druids aren't necessarily. We're all druids. We're all, not everyone is a vegetarian.
damn it, I'm a double racist now.
Don't worry, you're trying.
Some like not to hurt the animals, but others realize that everything, just like the circle of life, you have to eat some prey. But
I mean,
so another rabbit steak, I'm guessing.
I would kill for
I mean,
some
if it's a
rabbit right now.
constellation, I do hoard shiny things sometimes.
Ah, there we go. See, so a rabbit steak. What sides do you think your friend would want? We got mashed potatoes, we got root vegetables, we got broccoli. What do you want?
Root vegetables.
Root vegetables.
Got it. Okay. We'll bring that right back. Do you want me to keep it warm until he gets here?
That would be fantastic.
Fair enough. And you see, he puts it on this like little hooded,
really bad.
this little hooded alcove, and he snaps his fingers, and there's like a little warm fire that, like little flame that circles around the food, keeping it warm. Ezra.
Yeah.
You're walking through the rest the city, and you're kind of just enjoying the aspect to it. Roll me a perception check.
This is probably my favorite place to be.
Oh yeah, no, this is great. It has a very urban aspect to it, but definitely it's not one of those bustling. What are you laughing? Are you good?
I came back with no context, and I thought you were still talking about food.
Fair enough.
What the fuck does that mean?
I'm describing my food, man. It has an urban aspect to it.
All graffiti and asphalt.
Is that how you describe soul food?
Yeah.
Now you're a triple racist.
But yeah, what's that perception check?
Oh, sorry. Perception. Oh god, that's deception. No, we're looking for perception. God, that would have been horrible. That's a -1.
That's parsnip.
20. Okay.
Oh.
You are looking around the city, and it just has a, compared to the hustle and bustle of Razna, this is very tranquil and very calm. It has its own kind of busyness to it.
But it never seems congested.
No, and everyone here is incredibly like talkative and like extroverted. They want to say hi. As you're walking by, people are just waving, and you get those comments of like "lovely night, isn't it?" Everyone's talking to each other. You have this one. You see this one guy talking to like about 14 squirrels.
We're just in New Zealand.
But you notice
wicked.
You notice that
Oh my god.
you're not noticing any like armored guards. You're not noticing any armored guards like you did in Razna, but you do notice that they are not unprotected as you kind of start picking out these kind of rougher looking, a little bit more stern. They still have a nice smile to them.
Yeah.
People who are seemingly like patrolling, but they are lightly armored, not carrying any weapons. Some of them have like daggers there, but they're no spears, no swords, and you see that they all have like these really intricate looking tattoos that span like green, red, blue, and like gray. But they all have like these different intricate patterns that change per individual. And you kind of go, those got to be the guard.
They're casting cool shit.
But you see one has a piece of parchment out and is talking to a deer. And you just overhear, he goes, and so, what? So he went onto your did he eat your food? Is that what you're trying to tell me? And you just hear deer noises. And he goes, I know you want it back. You will be compensated for it. It's fine. I just want to know, are you saying he did it, or are you saying that someone did it and you think it's? And you see the deer stomps its foot. And he goes, "Hey, you need to calm down. It's fine. Like you will." And then you just pass, and he's just arguing with this deer, trying to get some type of statement. But then you start noticing the tavern, and you're like, okay, finally, because the stables are kind of relatively far on the outskirts of the city itself.
Yeah.
But you hear excuse me, can I talk to you real quick?
He's gonna stop it.
And you turn around and you see this 6 foot human man.
He's
kind
Yes.
of this kind of like 5 o'clock shadow that's kind of starting to turn starting to turn into more of a beard now. A large chunk has been taken out of his the side of his face, and he has like this leather armor with like these different bandoliers. Some holding what looks to be like potions, others like holding like daggers and ammunition. And he has like this very nice kind of wide brimmed hat. He goes, "Yeah, you. I'm sorry to interrupt. Fine night. But are you from here? I'm kind of lost."
Not really, but what can I help you with? I'm just headed to the tavern there.
Ah, thank you. Where would that actually?
He points up.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, I'm new to the city, so thank you.
Me as well.
Where do you head?
That's a bit of a story.
Well, we all have ours, don't we? I'm not gonna bother you to retell it. Yeah, you barely know me, so. But as for me, I'm coming up from Haverstead.
Really?
Yeah, I've been out here for a couple of weeks, and finally going back.
God, Haverstead.
Well, what's got you like that? You said Haverstead under your breath with kind of solemn tone to it.
It was more I saw things in that area. Well, we took more the Bleakboro route.
I see. You went the mountain pass. That's fair.
Yep. Yeah.
Are you trying to tell me has the hostilities reached Haverstead? Is that what you're trying to tell me?
So yes, they.
I've heard it through like grapevine. Shit's gonna happen.
Well,
Well,
I didn't expect it.
Well, I'm not expecting. I wasn't expecting to kind of stay in Haverstead. So if it's a ruin now, then Well, shit, I'm out of luck, aren't I?
Don't think I'd call it ruined just yet, but definitely looked raised.
Ah,
It's occupied.
that's the way of the world, ain't it?
Special
But thank
military
you.
operation.
But thank you for telling me.
Way of the road, boy.
He also you see he takes off this leather glove and holds out his hand to shake yours. And he goes, "I'm sorry, I don't think I got your name."
Lunatrek.
Lunatrek. That's a cool name. I'm Theseus. And he holds
Is
out.
that Theseus or Thesian?
Theseus.
Theseus, gotcha.
And
that's when you notice he was a boat the whole time.
He shakes your hand and he goes, "Well, I hope to see you around. I'm not going to be here for long, but you seem like good folk."
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Next time you see me, I'll be completely replaced.
Have a lovely night. And he bows his head, puts back on the glove, and puts his hands back in his pockets and starts walking. But yeah, do you go back up to the tavern?
Yeah. Hope that guy's alright.
Yeah. You just see he's like, he reaches into like one of his a pouch and pulls out like a pipe and just starts walking around, looking around, and saying hi to some of the folks. You see he talks to a guy who is currently shutting a crate to like what looks to be like some produce. And he starts pointing at it, and it seems like to get a conversation up with that guy. But yeah, you go to the stones, you think up, and you effortlessly don't even need to use your wings, start flying up. And you walk in, and all of you guys in the tavern see Ezra walk in.
Hey,
Yeah.
Ezra, you're finally here.
Ezra, you also are met with the entire tavern going, "Hey!" as you walk in.
We all
Everybody does it.
He's gonna kind of like shirk a little bit. Ah, what?
I got you some food.
Yeah, and at this, as you sit down, you see the halfling proprietor of the inn come out with this fairly large steak. You kind of look at it for a bit. You don't really know what meat it is, but it has like a side of mashed potatoes and some carrots, some turnips and some carrots,
parsnips,
some parsnips. And he places it and he goes, "Kept it warm for you. It's already been paid for."
Oh.
Thank you. Everything go okay with the stables?
Oh, yes. And I've got a bit of a tale to tell with that. Madame Trotsalot is a... Well, she is a madam. By any rate. Oh, she asked for 12 carrots and a salt lick.
Look, she deserves it. She's been through a lot. I'm sure those bandits didn't treat her great.
You know, honestly, thinking back, she completely survived an explosion.
She also did do it.
She's a fucking baddie, Ezra. She gets what she wants.
Well, we'll need to collect well, at least we know what she likes now. We need to grab more on our way out. I will say that Blanche is a classy girl. Nothing but hay for her.
She's a simple woman.
How was the trip up? Rio, you didn't hit your head on the way down, did you?
No.
Didn't get yourself all turned upside down?
No.
Oh, you didn't accidentally think down.
Pardon?
You're fine.
He's basically calling you a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
You're too dumb to realize it.
And intelligent.
I'm trying to gaslight you because now you're going to be like, what happens if I do think down?
While going up.
Yeah, and then you're going to...
What if I think of something else instead of up or down? Okay. What happens then?
Don't think about down. Don't think about down. Oh, shit.
I must thank you all for this.
What kind
of start digging in.
What kind of pie is the pie?
Yeah.
Did you order savory or sweet?
I want a sweet pie.
It is a
I want to shove it down my fucking gullet.
A moonberry pie, slightly sweet and tart.
Oh my god.
Like a strawberry rhubarb.
Nice.
It's kind of tart, but it comes with ice cream.
Oh,
so
ice cream.
And it's just that good temperature of warm for pie. Yes.
She's just like eating it out of the tin.
Yeah.
Just like it is like a scrambled mess. Oh. Look, it's been a long journey. Don't fucking judge me.
No, it's everyone here's so nice. It's kind of relaxing for a moment.
Did you not have sweets? Did you rations?
Nothing good. The chocolate melted.
I mean,
it's hot here.
I wish you told me, because I always have sweets. I mean, the fruity sweets. Like, I have a bunch of dried fruits, and that's like coated in sugar in mine. I wish you would have told me you were craving something sweet. I would have gave you some.
Look, it's not the same as pie.
No, it's not.
It's been a while since rest.
That's true.
As you guys are kind of eating and enjoying your food, the halfling comes back, and he has a tray of drinks in these steins, and he goes, and here's your drinks that you ordered for your food. He goes, I gave you the house special because you didn't ask. It is shimmer sap mead.
Oh.
And from the looks on your faces, I'm pretty sure you've never had it. So I'm not going to explain it. Enjoy it.
Is it a sip or a down kind of drink?
It is a leisurely sip.
Actually, could I just get a water or something?
Oh, you don't partake in the mead then?
No, I'm just coming down from a thing.
That's understandable.
Yeah.
Yeah, so just plain water?
Yeah. I mean, if you got maybe a little glass of milk.
No, we got. What kind of milk do you want? We got goat. We got goat milk.
Ew,
we got
cow.
cow.
Yeah, just
cow. Okay, you want cow? That's fine. We got hemp milk.
Goat milk's not as bad as you think it is.
But yeah, he gets you a glass.
Goat cheese, however, is fucking horrible.
No,
Don't.
I cannot stand goat dairy products.
I've never had goat cheese.
Don't.
Never. I've never had
it was like
goat.
It's meh.
Usual cheese.
If you've smelled a goat, that's what their products taste like.
Yeah.
Oh,
it depends.
But yeah, does anyone take a Does anyone take a sip of the mead?
Yeah,
I'm taking a sip.
Yeah.
All of you.
I'm getting a mouthful.
All of you are. It has a very sweet, almost like maple syrup smell to it. Even the consistency is, it's not thick, but it's not like purely. It's kind of like it's a weird kind of like what's that word to describe?
Viscous.
It's not fully viscous, but it's also not super liquidy. But you take you bring it to your lips, and all of you are immediately warm from like every inch of you becomes like nice and warm. It is incredibly sweet, almost honey-like. Doesn't even taste like alcohol.
Oh, that's bad for me. I'm gonna be drinking a lot.
This is good for me.
Fucking dangerous.
This is good for me.
Yeah, nice.
This is good for us.
Cheers.
Ding.
Cheers.
And for the next 2 hours, all of you have advantage on perception checks.
Okay.
Nice.
Oh, that's interesting.
None of you, as you guys these are very full steins that it's been served in. As you get to the end of it, you don't feel woozy or anything bad.
Does it even have alcohol?
You feel a bit buzzed, but not drunk.
Okay. I want another.
Yeah, maybe we just need to drink more.
How much for a keg to go, my good sir?
How much for a keg? Well, we luckily for you, we do sell it as per keg. About 10 gold for a medium-sized keg.
That's mighty reasonable.
I'll take 2.
You take 2. he puts his like a very hefty hand on your shoulder and he goes, "You, my friend, I like you. I like you a lot. I shall get. Do you want that? Do you want that just brought to your room or?"
Take one to my room and the other in my cart.
Where would your cart be? Did you put it at the stables?
Yes.
I'll have it sent to the stables right away for you.
Such a
The
magic
horse
dog.
got the horse are going.
I'm gonna put down 25 points.
He looks at the extra 5 and he goes,
I
knew I liked you.
Drink, Magic Man.
He goes, "Well, you can thank the shimmer sap tree for it." Takes your gold. And he brings out this kind of dark wood stained keg and places it at your table and he goes, "That's for your room. The other one has been sent to the stables to be put onto your cart."
Who wants first? Swig. Just kidding, it's me. I've got a crowbar.
I like the way you drink, Magic Man.
I like the way you drink, Magic Man.
Oh, I like the way you drink.
I want a party platter.
Where's my charcuterie?
It's just JFK, the druid.
Yeah. JFK,
I
the
like
ranger.
your word, dear man. But yeah, you the night slowly moves on. Most of the patrons, you see, some of them have left, but more keep coming in. These you don't know what it's like during the day, but it seems to be kind of active at night.
Mm-hmm. Seems like people just have everybody has their shift.
But you see, you kind of look down, like out the window down to the town itself, and people are still going about their day. This city seems to have a very nocturnal side.
Mm-hmm. I guess we should ask. Was it always like this?
Do you ask?
Yeah.
Somebody. You ask the halfling man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nimsea itself is more of a kind of a nocturnal thing. We all worship the moons.
Ah.
And how much do you know about Nimsea?
I don't.
There's
not
a
whole
tree.
lot.
The tree. Well,
Why?
that's the Elder Green, our kind of main source and protectedness and home, to our set of rulers, the Moon Giants. They overlook everything for here, for Nimsea. Hence the whole moon thing.
My family goes to the Temple of Moonbow. So not quite the same thing, but you know. I like
Potato,
Moon
potato.
too.
But yeah, no. Nimsea is more active during the night. Yeah, you work. The thing is, you work during the day, stay up for most of the night to have fun.
When do people sleep?
You know, we some people rest. A lot of people here. We have a high elf population, so most of them kind of go into that trance for about 4 hours, and then boom, they're right back at it. And we also have there's a
out during the night shift.
There's some good portion of the city that does dream walking. So if they're not sleeping, they're in the dream realm, just milling about, doing their thing.
God, sometimes I wish I could do that meditation shit. I could get more done.
Are you not a full elf?
Nah, half elf.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Huh?
My mom's a half elf. My dad's a dragonborn.
That explains tails. I see. I didn't want to ask about it because it's rude. You know, just what's wrong with you? Why do you have scales? It's kind of it comes off as mean. So good to know.
I'm used to it, you know.
Yeah, just because you're used to it doesn't mean that it's not a dick move.
How drunk is Rio?
Good. The thing is, how many did you pound back?
I imagine this is round 2, probably.
Hold on. Let me just double check something.
You are.
Can I just mention something?
Sure.
Flaw. Once I start drinking, it's hard for me to stop.
Oh shit.
Yeah, he kind of drinks like a fish.
Well, you've had 3, and you get a hearty laugh from the halfling, just to appreciate the joke.
He doesn't
but
get the joke.
He doesn't.
This is
but but you've had like 3 of these 3 drinks. You are not drunk. You're buzzed, not drunk. And you guys are starting to realize you're not having any of the bad sides of alcohol by drinking. You're just buzzed.
Depends on what you define as the bad side.
You know,
well, fair.
Buzzed is enough.
Yeah, but like that's all that you're gonna have. You're not gonna have incoherent babbling, spilling your. You're not gonna piss on the floor.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, buzzed is enough for when he mentions her scales. He's like, "Oh, what's wrong?" The Real's just gonna be like, "Her scales are very pretty," and he's kind of just like
shiny.
They're pretty.
Yeah, shiny.
Ding ding. As he continues to drink.
Yeah. But they do have like what your normal type of alcohol here. If y'all do want to get that fucked up, completely up to you.
Rio starts hyper focusing on just like a little bit of shed skin. What if we just picked it off? Would that be fine? I don't know. Is it awkward?
But as you notice, kind of think back to Raz, and you saw a couple of like kobolds, dragonborn, and all that. But there was mainly like a human, elf, halfling, dwarf population.
The normies.
You see every color of the rainbow come in and out of this establishment.
Where the wild things are.
You see a couple of satyrs come here and come in and out. You see a praying mantis looking dude.
Oh fuck.
Currently, just he kind of walks in, sits down at the bar. That's the first time y'all seen that.
Yeah.
Ever.
Howdy.
Do you say hi to him?
Yeah.
He turns around and he just makes you just hear a bunch of clicks and chitters from him. You don't understand him. You just give him a thumbs up.
Yeah.
He raises his drink to you and goes back to drinking. But yeah. It's just a calm night, and you look out the window, it's just gotten darker. You don't know what time it is now, but it's very late in the night.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we should probably hit the hay. I want to eat my pie in bed.
You do have a good
No,
portion
don't
of
eat
it.
your fucking food in bed. That's how you get bugs.
Fuck is Elias? It's my
So
girl
wait.
dinner.
Kip and Gigi are gonna come and collect the fucking bugs. Don't.
You'll accidentally summon
But you guys make your way up to your rooms.
Ah, fuck. Wrong.
I mean, I can't really complain about the pie in bed when I sometimes cough up salt water. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. You guys are both kind of fucked.
Yeah.
So we have 3 rooms. You have Rio and Rosalind in theirs. Who's taking room 2? Who's bunking up with who? Halfier is in room 2. Who's bunking up with Halfier?
Yeah.
Sure.
He keeps to himself.
You guys okay? Do you want so Halfier is taking a room by himself, and you guys are shoving into room 3?
Also, I can.
You do have two. You do
Wait,
have
no,
two.
no.
You have 2 small guys.
I was saying I could bunk in room 2.
Okay, yeah.
I was also saying that.
Well, yeah. Halfier is the only Halfier and Akira are the only tall guys in the group that's left over because the rest of you are tiny. You're small.
Right,
you're small lads.
Tiny.
Oh, and Zeph.
I mean, Jess is like above 6. So.
Yeah. So it's Ezra, Halfier, and Shelk. Room 2. I'm guessing it's going to be Akira, Zeth, and Bias in room 3. Sure enough. Okay. You guys head up to your guys' respective bedrooms. You guys bed down for the night.
Is there a dresser in the room?
Yeah, there's a wardrobe.
Okay.
Sleep in the drawer.
I imagine it's like a 2-bed kind of situation.
It's 2 bunk beds.
Okay, yeah.
So it can hold each room could hold 4 people.
Gotcha. So Tobias will go. Well, just to be safe for tonight, Ezra isn't here to swaddle me. He's gonna go and take a blanket and a pillow off one of the beds. And
No, I'm gonna grab him before he goes.
Buddy.
Now you're sleeping on bed.
No, it's okay. Honestly,
No, I already thought of this. So we have you on the top bunk on one bed. I'll be the bottom bunk. So if your other personality takes over, it will start strangling me, and my choking and gargling will wake Zess up. And Zess can't handle it, I'm sure.
Okay.
That is very smart, actually.
That's
yeah.
a good idea.
It's like a Rube Goldberg.
But
no bats, and I'm gonna just throw him on the top.
I'll keep a bullet in the trigger so I can fire it if I can't make gurgling noises loud enough. Not to shoot you, just to fire off a shot as a warning.
Yeah, I was gonna say keep that thing under your pillow, but I don't want to think that because the other me might know where it is and try to go for it. So hide it, but where you know where it is.
Okay.
In his ass crack.
Wait, choke me while I put this gun up my ass.
You're making it awkward. Stop looking.
Sorry.
One little thing, we did growing up. We take a trip into Dicha, and it'd be like a fun little 2-day trip. See the city and stuff like that. And since rooms were expensive and stuff, and to save a little bit of money, we just get like a basic one-sized room, and we would pull the drawers out, and I would sleep in the lowest drawer, and Rose Petal, she would sleep in the top because she was a little bit smaller than me, and they'd be like, "Oh, good night," and they would just tuck us into the drawers.
Sounds like child abuse.
Yeah. Halflings, man.
Except he was a middle-aged man.
Yeah.
Elder abuse.
Yeah. Well, you guys bed down for the night. Doing your best to accommodate Tobias. But yeah, you guys all fall asleep. After eating your pie. Flat. And you guys wake up in the morning.
I imagine Rosalind's tired, Rio, fuck me, and he's like, no, you got pie all over your face. Weird.
But all of you guys notice that all of the windows to your room, all of the shutters, they all just slowly open by themselves, letting in this beautiful daylight
No.
I fold my wing over myself.
Rio, kill the sun.
I can't drown the sun.
No.
I'm gonna walk over to the window to
No,
take a good view of the city during the day.
It's
It
made of
is
fire.
just as beautiful
Can't reach
as it was at night. It is. You're just now noticing all of the beautiful, like, the
Blooms.
bark and vine and stone kind of mixture within its architecture, like down below, as it surrounds these trees, kind of goes up and over all of these roots, and you see some of them. So you have people who are living in houses that are just kind of like built around like these upturned roots. That's their doorway, and they kind of just dug out the ground a little bit, and they kind of live in like these little hobbit holes. It is incredibly beautiful and incredibly colorful as you now see all of the plants in full view of the sun. That kind of just starts cascading through the opening leaves from the trees above.
I wonder if I can find a free route. Then I can have like a summer home here. It's
Akira's just a homeowner.
You're just gonna become a fucking landlord.
Well, you could definitely rent your stuff out.
yeah, and I could rent it out as like a little.
That'd be nice. Hey, if you need someone to run the books for you, I know a guy. Me. I'm good at that stuff.
Yeah.
That's if I'm not dead by then.
You won't be, I'm sure.
Make me a perception check, Akira, as you look
at. That I'm still under the effects of the alcohol?
No. It only lasts for 2 hours.
18.
18. You're looking around and you're seeing the kind of at the far end of your street that you're kind of above. You see the people that Ezra saw yesterday, but you just now seeing them for the first time. These lightly armored, beautifully tattooed guards of the sense are all kind of
so hot.
Just so fucking hot, man. But you see about maybe 10 of them are kind of in rank with each other, and this very maybe like 8 foot tall minotaur is similar tattoos kind of surrounding his forearms. He's kind of instructing them and pointing out towards the forest. He seems to be briefing them on something.
Oh.
You can't really hear because you're 70 feet up.
Yeah.
But they all kind of just are nodding their heads. He doesn't seem like stressed or anything. He's not giving them like he's briefing them calmly. As you can see from his demeanor.
I'll take note of him because I imagine we'll be needing to talk to him later.
But you see, he steps aside, and about 4 out of the 10, you see 4 of these of the lightly armored guards. They're kind of on the 4 corners of the ranks. You see them all lean down, and the ground around them kind of rises in like this platform, and it starts fucking zooming, like with all the other 10 just fucking out of the city. They raised a platform of earth and riding it away out into the forest. And you see he kind of just arms behind his back, nods his head as they leave, and just walk away. That's what you see.
Anything neat out there?
It looks like they're talking about something in the woods. But I think I see the captain of the guard, I'm guessing. Big Minotaur, man. I think we should probably talk to him later.
Oh, okay. You want to help me down real quick? It's kind of hard to do a ladder with,
Of course.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
I was gonna jump, but I got a little nervous because it's pretty tall.
No, fair.
Yeah. You all exit your own rooms and meet down into the communal area of the inn. And there's a few people in here, not as busy as it is at night, but you see a couple of people coming in for breakfast. the halfling proprietor waves a hand at all of you, and he goes, I hope you all had a good night.
Hello.
Very nice
Good morning.
Oh.
Good morning. Morning. He says good morning to every single one of you as you walk
Good
down.
morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
Morning.
Are you
It's
good on
great
this
to
morning?
be here.
Is breakfast a thing that you're going to be having?
Might as well. I did have some questions.
I got answers potentially.
You know anything about any mages passing through?
We had a couple of people stay here. Some mages from the Loomis Assembly. Before they decided to go out into the forest to do some research on plants and animals and aberrations of the forest. And roaming elementals apparently.
Oh.
We know of and the reason they came here is because we do our town guard knows about the roaming elementals, and they're not a problem, but they just wanted to research them.
Do they know anything about ghastly gnolls roaming around?
They did not mention it, and I'll be honest with you, it's the first time I'm hearing of it. So
yeah.
Did you see some ghastly gnolls? I know gnolls live around here, in their wandering tribes, but they kind of they don't come near the city.
And they look like some mad scientist experiment.
That's
all mangled up, swords for hands.
Yeah.
That sounds horrible. Those poor gnolls.
Hey, aren't we glad I don't have a sword for a hand, huh?
Yeah.
I mean, I need a sword for an arm. I don't think it would work that good.
No, you'd be restricted.
Yeah.
It would just stick straight out.
You wouldn't be able to get the proper rotation.
Oh, maybe I would just be able to spin in a circle.
I've seen someone with I've seen someone with a peg leg. It is very limiting just not having the bend.
Yeah.
The bends.
But no, they didn't mention anything horrible like that. So.
Oh, that's an idea. Maybe we could get me like a prosthetic blade arm.
Maybe not currently.
Wrap me up in a rope and just pull the rope and send me out there.
Speaking of that,
yeah.
You know any temples in the area?
Oh yeah.
No, we got many temples.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Anything in?
We're in need of
we don't really. Are you okay? I have to.
Spiritual healing.
Oh, we got plenty of spiritual healing. I was wondering if you're saying we know anything of gods. To my knowledge, we don't have any churches per se because most people again, like I said, we worship the moons, and they're not really. We don't. You get the point.
Nature.
Nature. There are maybe a couple of private churches that because we do have some people who follow the pantheons.
Being that they're private, are they tax exempt? Because if they are, then
they're more like little book clubs type of thing. Like they go there, they worship together, that type.
Yeah, gotcha. Well, if they're still private and and they're tax exempt, then well.
But if you need someone in the
not private.
If you need someone in the form of spiritual healing, you could go see the Dreamweaver Oracle, Aria. She's kind of our local what would you call it? Priest. Sure. Yeah. But she helps with a lot of things. Some ailments if you have them, bad dreams. If you need your fortune read, your dreams interpreted, she's kind of an all rounder for that.
That's neat.
But you can. Oh, sorry.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
But you can find her at the Sylvan Library. And he points, he points to it over the. I would call it a skyline, but more of a tree line.
It's like a fun place.
But it has. You see this kind of stone structure at the base of a beautiful tree that has a lot more vines and ivy growing across it. He goes right over there.
Oh, sounds like a good lead.
Is there also like a bounty board?
Bounty board.
Anything like that? Anybody need assistance?
Oh well, no. There's kind of most of the jobs we have here in Sia are helping each other out with their different problems. If you can't build a chair, your neighbor can. Well, guess what? To build a chair, you pay them. That type. It kind of bounces around. Well, there's the treetop tea house. They might kind of need some help with gathering some stuff. There's the elemental nexus. They're kind of the head of the town guard. They're looking for people to come in and out. There's the moonlit emporium. Kind of what a magic shop, I guess is what you would call those. And there's the apothecary. There's the stonebark smithy. He could use some help down there. Maybe. There's a ton of people. You just ask around. Bet you someone has a job.
Blueprints. Maybe he knows.
Bram's a very good smith. You're in good hands if you give some. But just ask around. Sure, everybody can, stuff. Like I said, not many people are shy here. They have if you go, hey, I need a job. And they go, well, no one has visited my grandma in a while. I'll pay you if you go say hi to her. That type of thing. And if you're wondering, I don't have a job for you. Sure.
Well, I guess we should stop by that Sylvan library.
You want breakfast?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'd hate myself if I let you go without a meal. So I have to ask. So I can get breakfast up for you.
You said there were a few different base here, right?
I'm sure of it, yeah.
You know if there's a place set up for dorm?
Or not that I know of, but I'm pretty sure if you ask around, maybe someone knows.
Know about one for Lathander by chance?
I do. The proprietor, Alondra, of the Moonlit Emporium, she works at Lathander. I'm sure she can tell you where exactly. Well, get your worship on,
Get your worship on, girl.
Party till the dawn, girl.
But yeah, so he goes, now, do you have any specific requests, or you just want the overall breakfast platter? It is a group-sized meal. It comes out on a big platter, and it's a help yourself.
Well, what's got?
Well, it's got bacon. It's got omelets, scrambled eggs. You can have hard-boiled eggs if you want them. They're duck eggs. If you prefer chicken, we can get chicken.
Duck eggs.
Some sautéed vegetables. Some fried rice. Want?
Berries.
Some berries. Yeah, pretty much. If you can think of it, I can put it on.
Do it.
And he comes out, and it's basically as wide as the table is.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just basically just take your plate, take your fork, portion yourself out, done.
Girl breakfast.
Everything seems to be like what you notice is that the portion sizes here are gigantic.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a ton of food.
Bounty.
But for breakfast, it is 2 gold for that platter. So y'all can pay for that. But yeah, you guys eat your breakfast. And I'm guessing you guys head out.
Yeah. I'll pay for it, by the way.
Okay, you pay for it. Boom, done. And you guys come back up to the elevator.
Mm-hmm.
You guys sink down, slowly float down. Rio, make me a wisdom save.
Oh no. Oh no. Wisdom. Oh look, 0 to it.
You'll be fine.
You go. You hark back to what Ezra said in the night, and you're like, down. Okay, well, good thing I didn't think about up. And you start going up. You're like, wait, no, I'm supposed to think about down. You start going down. And you're like, stop thinking about up. You go up a little bit. And you're like, God damn it, think down. Stop thinking of everything else. And you just kind of stop midair as you're kind of conflicted yourself.
Ezra, I dislike you.
Hand, and I'm like, what the fuck are you?
I blame you, Ezra.
So you see him close his eyes, and you kind of grit your teeth and you go down, 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 and you just go down. And then you immediately step off of the platform just so that you don't fuck it up.
I blame you, Ezra.
I'm curious. How tall is it? From
the
70 feet.
70 feet.
70 feet.
A lot of feet.
Is there a possibility to like not go into the elevator, but like jump down and by falling like go a bit into the elevator thing so we can like
It's possible, but highly dangerous. If you want to give it a try, you can. I will say it is 2d6 for every 10 feet you fall.
That's 14d6.
That's 14d6.
You'll die.
That's like what, like 49 damage by average. So not that much. I have 50. Okay, I won't try it. I'm just curious.
I mean, doesn't Zesh have Featherfall? Or not Zesh.
I can cast it.
Yeah, we should be fine then.
Okay.
Yeah, I see her jump and I immediately cast it. I'm like, no, nah, bitch.
Do you try and jump?
Yeah.
Well then, Featherfall is immediately casted on you, like way before you even like you see the build up of her about to jump, and you go no.
Yeah, so, no, I just hear it. Like I start to hear her like shimmy around, like hyping herself up, and I'm like, no.
So
come on, I have this.
And so you just kind of slowly float down.
Just slower than if you would have went down the elevator.
And then I have like my arms crossed. And...
You have your arms crossed, slowly floating down. But you guys make it to the base of the floor, and you all hear just from different people, "Good morning, good morning, good morning."
Good morning.
Top of the morning.
Oh shit, I'm dying. I'm sorry, I had to mute. I was laughing.
You guys,
all like lightly landing, like, and where's Dash? And she's like, the power of mangled scales and armor.
If we had Revivify, I would let you.
Yeah, but you don't. But yeah,
on average, I should be like brought down to 0, but I mean, I just have to
Kai would be rolling.
Yeah, I would be rolling.
So average doesn't mean shit.
So, where do you guys want to go?
I mean, do we want to talk to the city guard really quick, or do we want to go to the temple or the Sylvan Library?
I think the guard.
Closer.
The guard is probably a more pressing issue.
Yeah. Do you want to go up to a random guard, or do you want to try and find like guardhouse?
Minotaur man.
You want to find the Minotaur man?
Telling him about the gnolls and the celestial threads.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah, you guys walk around, looking for the very clear. You're looking for the very easy to spot Minotaur. As you guys walk around, you are kind of people are trying to buy like sell you items and all that. Going, like fresh produce here. But you guys are approached by this kind of young elvish lady who has like a basket full of like wildflowers, and she goes, "Free of charge for the ladies." She holds one out to you, Rosalind.
Thank you.
Holds one out to you, Zeth.
Thanks.
Oh,
did you eat it?
Yeah.
I don't know what that is. So.
Well,
You
I
know
don't
what
know
a
what flowers are.
It's a tasty flower.
she goes. She goes. Well, the flower. She goes. Okay. Well, the flowers are free of charge, but and she points at her own like hair, and you see she has like flowers woven into her braid. She goes. It will cost you, but you want a braid?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it would be so romantic to have something like that.
I was.
Yeah, and I'm gonna like hard just pat through you.
I was
It's
gonna
only-
offer.
Only a single gold.
Yeah,
It should happen to me at Red Fair. Dude.
I pull out the 2 coins.
And she. But yeah, it's 1 gold. And you sit down, Rosalind. She starts braiding your hair and accompanying wildflowers to it. And in a couple of minutes, it's done, and you have like these like nice array of purple, yellows, and blues in your hair.
How do I look? Ah, my eye.
How do I look?
Like a dryad.
You look lovely, and I'm sure you can get that stem out of your eye.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Kiss him on the cheek.
But yeah, you guys continue moving on, and soon enough, you do spot the Minotaur, currently armed behind his back, talking to a couple of people. He's like, his posture is perfect. He stands with this very quiet authority, but he just has a nice smile on his face as he talks to people.
I'll wait patiently. I don't want to interrupt.
Someone just calls out from the back of the crowd, "Doom!"
But you see, he has this like nice
MF Doom.
this what's it called? He had instead of like the normal brown, he has like a nice slightly charcoal gray coloration to him. But he nods his head as he finishes the conversation with people, and then he looks towards all of you who are kind of like waiting to his side, and he goes, "Oh, hello there. Can I help you with something?"
Are you a minotaur or a mouse?
I'm a minotaur.
Hi. We just came out of town from a ways away. And we got in last night rather.
Yes, I know. You came with the 2 horses in the wagon.
Yes. Very observant.
No, that wasn't us.
While we were traveling. My name's Akira.
Lovely to meet you, Akira. And he holds out his hand and goes, I'm Aldrich.
It's lovely to meet you, Aldrich. I'll shake his hand.
What brings you to our lovely city?
We were actually we're gonna be heading over to the Sylvan Library after this, but we wanted to talk to you first because while we were going through the forest yesterday, we were I don't know, encountered maybe is the better word.
Costed.
We came across something and then we're come across at.
There were a bunch of horribly deformed, possibly experimented on gnolls.
No. Thank you for the caution. We have been made aware of it, and I did send out a set of troops to go scan the nearby outskirts of the city for any of the abnormalities and the poor gnolls, and to report back to me for what they see.
Do they know they have knife hands? That might be.
Yes.
Okay.
So other visitors to our city that came quite, I think, before or after you arrived, informed us of what they saw along the road, and apparently you also came across the same thing. So thank you for telling us. Did anyone get hurt? And he looks at all of you with like a very concerned look, like any injuries? We do have healers and.
Oh no, we stayed in the wagon.
Yeah, no, we just hit him with the blicky, blah blah.
One took my arm.
Yeah.
Oh no!
No, I'm kidding. I was born with that one.
Oh,
I'm just kidding. That was kind of unnecessary. I'm sorry.
No, but your humor's your
It
humor.
does that to everybody.
Yeah, I don't know why.
It's pretty funny.
If you can't make a joke, what's the point?
Thank you for feeling the need to tell us. It's very admirable.
Any info on those mages that have come through?
Oh yes. Last I've known of them, they did talk to me. And the rest of my brethren up at the elemental nexus. About the roaming elementals that roam the forest and how they interact with us. Why we keep such a very civil relationship with them. And to study them. And then that's the last I've heard of them. To my knowledge, they're going to spend about 2 weeks there, and they're going to come back to Sia to resupply before heading back to Numa's assembly.
Were these gnolls known about before they went in?
No.
Okay.
But I'm sure they were very well prepared. So if anything, I'm sure they're expecting a problem. And if they do encounter the gnolls,
where exactly they were headed, we're hoping they had information for us.
They're at the river crossroad. Crossroad. It's where the river from down from the mountain splits into its own. They're taking base on the like close to the river, and just occasionally looking around the forest for. I think they're studying the water elementals, which is important.
Could be handy.
Very handy. We learn a lot from elementals.
Do you know about the going-ons in Razna?
We've been made aware of the Empire deciding to change its course, and we've been notified that the patron god of the Empire is now some thread.
Golden threads? Something?
Celestial threads.
Yeah, there you go.
But as we are, as I'm sure you are made aware of, the other kingdoms are not quite happy with this. And we are in the process of receding from the Empire.
That's probably for the best.
Do you know how bad it is?
He looks at you, and you see a kind of a smile cross his face, and he goes, "We do." And Nimsia has been civil for every conflict in the past. And our lovely esteemed leaders have decided to give them a taste of their own medicine if they do try this time around.
Ooh, I love the sound of that.
As far as I'm aware, they might be heading to Bristad, if that is of interest to you.
He looks at all of you and goes, it is beautiful to see people care so much that you feel like you need to inform. I love it. But our scouts do have noticed, but it just makes me so happy. You'd be surprised how many people do not mention the thing.
Yeah, we were kind of in Razna when it all went down, and...
Oh, you poor things.
We had a rough time of it.
Kind of on the same topic, is there a temple to Torm in this city?
Oh, yes, I'm a part of it.
Oh, good, I have something that we got from Razna when everything was burning.
Oh!
And I don't feel like I should be carrying this with me.
What is it?
A finger.
You see him cock an eyebrow, and he goes,
There was this whole thing where apparently it's some relic that they wanted us to get, and then we got it for them.
He immediately calms down when you mention it's a relic. He goes, "Oh, okay, nope, I know, I think I know what you're talking about." Okay, I thought you meant it as a finger.
Yeah, it was something that was stolen, we got it back, then the burning happened, we got it again because the temple was burning.
Let me see it.
I'm gonna pull out the reliquary.
He holds and he goes, this is exactly what... we did hear rumors that it was heading to the temple in Razna. I was going to take a vacation to see it. That's unfortunate. Well, do you mind if
vacation?
Oh, you said happy vacation. That's funny. I didn't catch the joke. It's funny. Thank you. Do you want me to take this to our... It's a very small temple.
It's better than my backpack.
Yes, thank you.
And can I just roll insight to see if he actually is like, oh yes, I'm gonna do that exactly.
Yeah. Yeah, roll an insight.
Fuck.
Everyone else can roll an insight if you feel the necessity to.
Yeah, insight. What?
He's wondering. The Minotaur said he's part of the Church of Torm, and he's wondering if he actually is.
The dice.
Damn.
Wait.
Damn.
I got a better.
I have nothing to intelligence and wisdom.
Damn.
+1 to intelligence.
Shelt, you're like, yeah, this guy seems legit. Part of the...
Amazing. I think you should trust him.
Is there anything else that I can help you with?
Do you got anything that needs done?
Oh, you like work?
Yeah, work.
Yes.
Any way we can help, since everyone here is so helpful.
Yes.
Any manticores?
Since we're headed out into the woods anyway.
No mantic. Do you want something specific to manticores?
Yes.
No, let it go.
There's nothing. I have nothing new with manticores, but we do have the occasional sightings. Do you want me to put a pin in it? And if you're still in town, I can mention it.
Yes, please.
That would be fantastic.
Zest, it wasn't your fault.
We do
You have to move on.
I cannot move on until I defeat.
We do have a very good relationship with the Wandering Elemental. However, it is when an elemental is off its home plane for a period of time, they are susceptible to disruption of balance, if that makes sense, and they need to be pacified.
Okay.
And we do have a couple of roaming elementals that who've gotten angry, and they do tend to lash out. They're getting closer to the city, but they're not attacking it. But if you do want, you can help with that pacification process.
How do you do that?
Oh, it's a very simple process. He goes, you will be provided a potion, and all you need to do is when elementals have what I call the elemental heart. It is the source of their elemental power that is a shard from their dimension that they come from, the plane of existence, right? You just need to splash it on.
Okay.
Is most of these shards are protected with it, so you have to kind of find an opening or make an opening. Shouldn't hurt one, because I want you to know, if you do end up, and he makes air quotes, killing an elemental, it doesn't kill it, it just reverts it back to its original plane of existence.
Okay, so we don't have to be too cautious.
No,
they'll be
fine. But the elementals here are friends, and they help us. They do train, or help train members of the elemental nexus, like me, and I would not like to see them hurt terribly and reverted back to their plane of existence. So, but yes, if you and you will be provided the necessary potion, as well as payment upon finishing.
Sounds like a plan.
Out of curiosity, is there such thing as a wood elemental?
That is a good question.
Yes, but not in the way elementals, as in like elemental powers. But there are woods, blights, creatures that are made, elemental creatures that are made from that element, but they don't possess elemental powers. If that makes sense.
Okay.
Like a fire elemental, I shoot fire at you.
Yeah, that's what I was questioning. I'm looking for something, and kind of seemed like it was on the same reasoning.
Oh, do you mind if I ask what you're looking for?
I've been told to find something called the Wooden Heart. I literally do not know what it is or where I can find it, so I just ask.
I am not a druid. It sounds very druid.
It does.
So I would suggest, if you're going to the Sylvan Library, then I would suggest to go there, and I'm sure Eladra can help you with that. No, not Eladra. What's her name? Oh, Aria. Aria will help.
Urea.
All right.
Upset stomach, urea, Pepto-Bismol.
Is there anything?
Is a hero.
Anything else? I'm quite enjoying the conversation. But I do have responsibilities that I need to get back to. But is there anything you need?
I think that's it.
I don't have any questions.
Oh well, then
Any other owlin around?
Are you asking that?
Yes.
Where the honey's at?
we have quite a few owlins.
I'm looking for a not short bastard like, but still kind of looks like me.
He looks at you and he goes, do they live here?
Might work here.
Work. Well, I mean, he kind of looks at you and he goes, I would have to get back to you on that. I don't know every owlin here personally, so I know.
You're fine.
But there was an owlin that came with the Loomis Assembly that kind of liked you.
God damn it!
He was leading the expedition, actually.
Thank you.
No problem. If that's all, then I will wish you a very good day. And if you need me, come find me. I will be at the Elemental Nexus, and he points towards this very, very intricate-looking stone building at a base of a tree. It has all of these different colored runes on it. And he goes, "That is where most where most in me and the other patrons of the monastery stay, and you should find me there."
Well, it was lovely meeting you, Aldrich. Thank you for all your help.
Lovely to meet you too. Have a wonderful day. And you see, he takes a few steps back, turns away, and you see him. He kind of starts making these motions with his arms, and you see the leaves and the twigs kind of around him start floating, and he just starts flying as he just goes up towards this kind of like walkway and starts talking to someone, but flies up there, which was interesting.
How Icewind Dale ends.
Eh.
Declan just flies away. My people need me.
My people need me.
I need to beat up my brothers.
Oh yeah, what are you guys doing?
Guess we're going to the library.
You going to the library? Cool.
Yeah.
Donde está la biblioteca?
Yeah, you guys arrive at the Sylvan Library. You walk in and it's a bunch of these it is just wall-to-wall bookshelves. You see these nice you see these roots that have been like just people pulled up chairs and made them into like tables. It's fairly dark in here, but there are like these little torch bug lights that seem to float around. Yeah, there's not a lot of people in here, but there's a like a good handful. As you guys walk in, you see a robed mantis man walk up, arms crossed, and you hear like the selection of like click that you heard last night from the other mantis man, but this time you hear kind of after all the clicks are done, you hear, "How may I help you today?"
Oh.
gonna assume that was a spell.
I think you'll need to teach this man how to read.
Teach who?
Point to Rio.
Oh, we do provide reading and writing lessons throughout the week, but they're mainly at night. Every time he talks, you hear the clicks, and his words come after, like kind of like a couple, like 12 seconds after the clicks. You do notice like an amulet around his neck.
Mm-hmm. Ah, that's a handy gadget.
Sorry, were we sent here for Aladra or
Alondra is the Moonlit Emporium. Aria is the Oracle.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, gotta find her.
Hi, we were sent here to look for Ariba.
Aria. Oh,
Aria,
you're looking for the Oracle. Yes.
No, Reba is. She was a single mom who worked too hard. That's the one.
Reba. But he goes, yes. Are all of you coming to meet the Oracle?
I guess.
Yeah, it's
Yes.
mostly for him.
You point at Tobias.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean, I think I kind of qualify for it now too.
Yeah, probably you too.
Well, come follow me. I'm sure she's not busy. And he starts leading you guys down the aisles. After a couple of minutes, you guys arrive at this like little study, kind of like an office, and you see a moon giant.
Oh.
Kind of around like 15 to 20 feet tall. This kind of dark purple skin and these pale blue eyes. She's sitting at this very large desk. Just
real tall.
Reading things over, and she looks up from like kind of, you see she looks over her glasses and looks at all of you. She goes, we have company. How may I help you? And she takes off her glasses, looks at all of you.
I guess I'm here. My friends want me to get my brain scanned.
Do you want? You mean?
Sorry.
My brain not work no good no more ever since
the accident.
It feels like there's like a second consciousness stuck in his head, and it feels like part of his memory is kind of missing.
That we recently figured out he took a bonk to the head.
Oh, I see.
I think it might all be related to one another.
I see. Do you think he's possessed?
Maybe.
I don't know. We tried a spell that should have dealt with the possession, and nothing. Well, he had an episode, but.
Yeah, I don't got no ghoulies or ghosts in me, or at least I don't think.
Well, let me see you.
Oh, here I am.
You see she grabs what looks to be like a she grabs them. No, you see she grabs this ring off of her desk, and as she puts it on her finger, you see she shrinks down around 6 feet tall, so that she can kind of best talk to you guys. Okay, let me see you. And she just bends down and looks at you.
Hello.
Follow my finger, and she puts it in front of your face and goes left to right.
Yeah, his head turns.
No, just your eyes, hon.
Oh,
just your
okay.
Okay. You said you took a bonk to the head.
Yeah, well, yeah, I guess.
A while ago, it seems. Like 7 years ago, at least.
Yeah, how old is he actually versus what he's been telling us?
He's 54.
I'm 7 years old.
He thinks he's 7, but
yeah, he says he's 7.
That's because I am.
Let me see. If you don't mind, Honey, could you mind sitting down in that chair for me?
The big one you were just in?
No,
I don't think I could-
that reasonable sized one.
Oh yeah.
So how long? So what is your earliest memory? And you see, she starts grabbing like these little like herbs and items as she talks.
Um. Probably. Let's see. Yeah, probably. Being out in the yard. I was playing with a rose petal paw. And she was decided making pies, dinner and everything. Probably that.
Very good memory.
It's
Sounds
probably
very nice.
I think.
And you see, she puts like these. She crushes these herbs, and then puts them in a bowl. And she's still talking to you, and she's not like she's looking at you, and she has a very sweet, look to her. And you see, she kind of just grabs like a mortar and starts like crushing them even more. Just keeps talking to you. She goes, "Now, so you say you're 7?
Yes.
Well, you're mighty big for a 7-year-old kobold."
Well, that's what Pop said too. But maybe I'm just a bigger kobold.
See, and you see, she walks over to you. And she goes, "So."
But Pop said he found me with a bunch of bees. He found my egg. They were keeping it warm. The queen was on it, and all the bees were laying on it. And when the queen's outside the nest, the bees like to swarm around the queen to keep it warm. And all the bees were on my egg. And so when he took the queen bee, that was on my egg, the all the other bees came along, and they just took me and they hatched me, and I grew up with halflings. My parents are halflings.
I was about to ask that.
Yeah, that makes a lot more sense.
You see, she snaps her fingers, and the bowl kind of, the contents of the bowl, bursts into flames before subsiding, and there's just a slight little bit of smoke. She goes, "They sound like lovely people."
Oh yeah,
Tobias.
they're great. Edith and Pa, they're fantastic.
You see, she walks up to you, and she kind of, she's like, she's leaning down on like one knee and just listening to you talk.
Mm-hmm.
That sounds very lovely. And she holds up the bowl, and you just see the smoke slowly rising. It's almost mesmerizing. And she immediately blows the smoke into your face, and you slowly your eyes feel heavy, and you start falling. And you fall asleep. And she stands up and looks at all of you. She goes, "Okay, now I would like the real thing. What do you know about him? Because you say he is not 7, and he clearly is not."
Yeah, pretty much all we know is that what he's told us. We all kind of just got stuck with each other.
I see, and you see she like slowly like examines his head.
Well,
goes,
we do
"No,
know
he did take a big bonk."
Yeah.
Just realized that's muted. Should we say everything that's happened?
Yeah, I was just gonna say we got knocked off a mountain because a gem dragon wanted to kill him.
And then we figured out it was specifically him because later some Dragonborns, I think, called him the same thing and tried to blow him up.
I see.
And as far as we knew, up to pretty much recently, he's an accountant of some sort.
Yeah.
Every time we've gotten into a fight, he's curled up and screamed. Like he's not seemingly a violent person, but they're coming at him like he's done something.
Yeah, a few days ago he's been saying weird shit, and then the night before he tried to choke him out of the blue.
I'm guessing that is what he lovingly referred to as the incident.
Yes.
I see. Yeah. That is a very big incident, but not unfounded. He is, if he says that if he believes what it is, I don't think it is amnesia of normal sort. I don't believe he is possessed. Because, and she looks at the contents of the bowl, she goes, "That would have brought that out instead of making him fall asleep." So, And she looks at Tobias, looks at you, she goes, "Do you mind if I run a few tests on him?"
I mean, we're willing to try anything. because we can't really have him just attacking people. We're not just gonna leave him on the side of the road.
Okay, if you don't mind, it's going to take a few minutes. And you see she starts grabbing all these different like herbs and plants, starts casting spells on them, kind of pulling some leaves and stuff. You see she adds it to this kind of beaker of purplish liquid. Adds it there, puts a cork in it and shakes it a little bit, and you see it starts shimmering and bubbling. She goes, "Okay, do you have anything to restrain him? If you say that he is, can you tie him to the chair? Do you mind if you tie him to the chair? Because if he is as violent as you say he is, I don't want him to overexert.
Yep.
So tie him to the chair."
Yeah, he doesn't have his metal. Was it metal or wood arm?
It's wood.
Wood.
His wooden arm on right now. So
now, this is going to hopefully give us a little glimpse for only but a moment. Okay? So it's not going to if anything, it's not going to revert whatever is wrong with him, but it'll give me good insight on what might be wrong with him. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yes.
And we're all going.
Is it going to be like a vision, or is he just going to snap as himself to something?
This is what is lovingly called a dream walk.
Okay, so it's a mental thing.
For now. But if it, like I said, is going to give me an answer of what it is. If it is a mental thing, he stays within the dream realm and deals with it. If it's not, he will wake up and be himself or be violent. Either way, give me insight to what it is.
Okay? I should not be involved with this because I have my own thing going on I need you to look at, so I'm just going to back up here a bit.
Yes.
Don't want to cross the streams.
I will deal with you in a moment.
Yeah.
Okay. And she slightly opens Tobias's mouth and slowly pours in the liquid. Shuts it. Tobias.
Yeah.
You wake up. You kind of open your eyes, and you're in a beautiful, beautiful land of shifting colors. Everything is just like these, like that Salvador Dali dreamscape where everything's flat, everything's abstract and wobbly. And scenes don't have a solid shape; they just keep changing. And you look down, and you have your wooden arm. Oh, okay, cool. And you feel like Tobias, and across from you, you see another Tobias. But no metal arm, or wooden arm. 2 functioning arms, 2 intact horns, fully grown, in a suit of plate armor, angrily staring at. Oh, 5 horns. A set of 5 horns.
Gotcha.
And you see, you just fucking arms crossed, glares at you.
Hello.
I don't like that we share a head. That bothers me.
It's mine now, and maybe you should leave.
It's yours now. You don't even know the true potential of this shit. He walks. He just starts walking circles. Look at you, weak, so frail. You're the Proclaimer.
I mean,
Look at you, lost an arm. Look at it. That weak metal shit. A wooden. sorry. It doesn't. He says it correctly. Cool, I'm not. You allowed them to fuck with us. Our mind. And now you let us parade around with these wannabes. Look at them. They don't hold a candle to the council. To what we are.
But they're nice.
Wannabe.
They're nice. Oh. And those fucking halflings you made me parade around with. All that lovey-dovey shit. I nearly made you put that fucking pillow on that fucking child's face and got it over with. But you took over and you wanted to be nice. We are far more than anything you can even think of. And I'm trapped in this shell.
Well, maybe you should be. You're mean.
We are what the Queen demands us to be. We were so close on bringing her back, and you allowed them to fuck it up. You are the one bit of weakness I've tried to quell over the years, and you took over. You failed that fucking spell that changed our memories. Erased it. Erased me from it. You and I are the same fucking coin. Believe it or not. And I'm tired of being in the back of your fucking frail little mind. I am the fucking thing that gets shit done. I am the proclaimer. I am the one who wields the flaming sword. The paladin of the queen. Not you. You are that little voice in my head. What it's gonna be? You're gonna give me back ownership. I'm going to fix everything you fucked up.
I'm not sure you should because, I mean, have you seen the current state of everything? The celestial threads are, being
They
real
are.
buttholes. And,
They are ants beneath our feet. Queen destroys everything. The council destroys everything. The cult is the only thing that matters to you and me. Why can you not see it? I know. And he just fucking grabs your throat. I know you feel it. Every day I inch closer in becoming control. This fucking shell. You're feeling it. You sensed that fucking vampire. That was me. Not you. Me.
I thought it was self-preservation.
You can fight. Tooth and nail. But every day I draw closer. He lets go of you.
I would like to wake up now.
You want to wake up?
Yeah, I don't like you very much. You're very lame.
You don't like me?
Yeah, you're
bias.
There's no way you're me.
You see he waves a hand and the space around you shimmers. And suddenly there's a mirror and you look and you see you and him. You're identical.
This can't be. There's no way that...
You want to wake up? Well, you're in my world. And you see he snaps his fingers and you're holding a sword and he's holding a sword. Come on. Fucking hit me. And he immediately charges you with a fucking sword. I need you to make me a dexterity saving throw.
Gotcha. That is a 19.
19. You're like, oh, I've never dodged anything, but then suddenly you just, off of instinct, just sidestep it with fucking ease, like you've been doing it for years. And you see him smile. There it is. I knew it.
I don't want you to hurt me. I don't want you to.
You want to wake up? You fight back, and he punches you in the chest, and you kind of stumble back. Come on. Fucking hit me.
I will
You
just messily like swing the sword at him then.
Yep. Yeah, swing the sword.
7.
7. You go to swing, he catches the blade in his hand and immediately just lunges forward with his sword and like slashes you across the stomach before pushing you back. You take 5 points of damage.
Jakai.
Yes.
As everyone else is kind of watching this in dream view, right?
None of you see it. All of you are just staring at Tobias.
Okay.
He's asleep.
Does he look like he's in pain?
Not yet.
Okay.
Not yet.
But you take 5 points of damage as you're now bleeding.
You can't.
You're starting to get angry.
There's no way. I wouldn't want to hurt my friends.
You don't have to hurt them. You don't have to hurt them, but they need to know their place. You are the Proclaimer! And you see his voice echoes around you. Proclaimer for the Sovereign Queen, and you're ignoring your duty.
My duty is an accountant, and I'll rush him.
Okay, go for it. Roll for
Yeah.
You now have proficiency.
Nice.
And
That'll make
longsword.
that a 22 then.
22. You
Fuck yeah.
you sink the blade into his shoulder, and through it.
Yeah.
And it feels good to have a blade back in your hand. And he just smiles and he goes, good, didn't it? Come on. Kill me.
I think he'll do it.
Yeah, you swing? Do you go for the head?
Yeah.
Yeah, you lop it off.
Oh shit, I rolled. That was a natural 20.
Yeah, you easy.
Oh.
You behead him.
Wow.
Who's that?
Lit.
I hope that's the right thing to do.
But you behead him. And you see the head falls off, bounces across the floor. And it just stares up at you and he goes, you and I are going to be soon enough.
Gonna be soon enough?
Yeah, soon enough.
They're gonna be soon
No,
enough.
they're gonna be soon
Sorry,
enough.
no, we're gonna reunite soon enough.
Okay.
That's what I said.
okay.
My bad. My mic cut out.
Yeah.
Each
We're gonna be
day,
show enough.
each day,
Show no.
I am clawing back what I used to. You're gonna be put in your rightful place. Back of our mind. Gone.
Shut up, and I'll just kick
No,
the
you.
head.
Yeah, you kick the head. All of you see Tobias's eyes open. And Tobias, you're awake. And you're back in the library.
Wow.
You
How do you feel?
You still have proficiency in lawn swords now.
Sick.
Oh.
You good,
And,
buddy?
yeah, you kind of see he just blinks. He looks a little troubled, but he's like,
He'll instantly reach for his stomach.
yeah. You see, you're tied up. You're
Am I bleeding?
No.
No, I don't believe you are.
Are my intestines hanging out?
No.
No,
Tobias,
those are ropes.
You see, Aria puts her hands on your shoulder and she goes, "You were in the dream world, the dream realm. It felt real. I'm not going to make you go back. You're fine.
I know.
But what did you see?"
Myself.
You as you are?
Yeah.
Tobias, you're the one I'm talking to, right? What kind of conversation did you have with yourself?
That I'm weak and worthless, and that I'm gonna kill myself, and that I'm gonna become the stronger version of myself when I take over.
What?
Was this other version of you
Mean? Yeah.
Okay.
Rio wins.
I'm going to untie you.
Yeah.
You don't feel angry at all? You don't feel like you're going to lash out?
No, I don't.
Do you want some tea?
As long as it doesn't have anything. Honestly, just maybe some water.
I got water. It's fine. And she starts untying your ropes. She goes, now, Tobias, what I'm going to tell you, as she hands you a cup of water, what I'm going to tell you might be a bit difficult to understand, but that little... I put you into the dream world to to ascertain what is your problem. Okay? And that told me more than enough. Now, that version you saw of yourself was you. It's not current you. I believe you're under the effects of a modify memory spell that has lasted a little too long.
Okay.
That was past you, what you were. That makes sense to you,
Maybe?
Now.
Means it's not who you are.
True. Now, I can try and help this. There's a ritual that we can do that will give you back all of your memories, but keep your current one. Meld the minds together, current Tobias and old Tobias. Not one side can win, but you instead of being two fractured holes, you'd be one.
Oh, it'd be a fractured butthole.
Very good game. Very good game. But
That's pretty good.
But you see what I mean. It is a ritual that I can attempt. It is very difficult and very time consuming, but it is something that we could do.
I think that'd be something to discuss with.
But it would
friends.
Clearly your past self has become aware of the modify memory, and is not happy.
He said it was my fault that it happened.
I don't. Well, he's pointing the blame. He sounds like a very angry.
Yeah.
But you see, what we can do is if we do the ritual and we can bind both of you, and now that Tobias would go away, and whoever that is will also go away. What would be left is the amalgamation of both.
Oh.
Whatever that is, whatever you decide that is. But if I do the ritual, that will stop these incidents. Because as long as you deny it, the more angry that other side of you becomes.
It's literally Persona.
Shut up.
You have to embrace your shadow self.
Shut the fuck up.
He's gonna rip off his glasses and his fucking mask.
What Arcana
Give me
is
your gun.
Tobias?
Yeah, but yeah.
I think this is something.
Tobias would be justice.
Yeah.
Well, you can talk. You can talk to your friends,
Yeah.
but I just want you to know. And she's still like leaning down to be on your level.
Yeah.
I just want you to know that is your options. But I want you to have the security of knowing that if the ritual succeeds, he puts a hand on your shoulder. This Tobias stays. He does not get removed.
Okay.
You be
And if it
yourself.
fails, whoever was in me.
If it fails, the connection won't go through, and you'll still be Tobias, but you will still have these outbursts.
Oh, okay.
But what I fear is whoever you were in your previous life was someone powerful enough to become self-aware within his own self-aware mind. Does that make sense? A version of you that was deleted has gained sentience.
Wow.
And he is fighting back. So if the ritual fails and you have these outbursts, I am afraid he will eventually
win.
Unrump a moment.
Nah, I'd win.
I'd win.
Nah, I'd win.
Nah, I dodge.
I believe in Tobias, to be honest.
I thought the music was about to kick.
Hey Dev.
Yeah.
You said you have 3 levels in Survivor, right?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Remove 1 and add 1 to the other one.
All right.
Oh.
Nani the fuck did you just say?
Nani the fuck.
But again, I'm going to, if we are to do the ritual when you agree with your friends, it's going to take some very rare items that I would need to collect or you need to collect before we do it. It is very intensive. But I can do it.
Kinda need to.
Okay.
But just you won't see him again. I unless I put you back into the dream realm, which I'm not.
That's good, but he could still. I won't see him, but will my friends?
If another outburst happens, yes.
That's the thing. I think he mentioned that he's kind of partial to working with our friends.
That's good.
If it's beneficial for him.
Oh, I mean, how about this? Let's put a spin on it. Tobias's survival is good for him. Your friends ensure that.
So, I don't know if... I don't know, it's just...
Can you do me a favor?
Maybe. It depends. If it's on a high shelf, no.
Okay, that's... I'm glad you... I like the sense of... Can you... give control or think to give control to the other half?
Right now? No,
yes.
I don't want to do that.
Just give it a try. I'm here. And trust me, I can squash the other half. It's fine. Or I can make you sleep. Is what I mean.
Yeah, you could just take that ring off and step on me. And Akira's got guns. I told him it's okay to put a bullet between my eyes.
Okay, but no shooting in the library. No shooting in the library. But
he's got my okay. He's allowed to shoot wherever he wants.
Give it a try. Give it a try. Let's see what other Tobias has to say.
We gotta. Okay, tie me back down.
Oh, and she starts tying you back up.
Yeah.
Okay, just give it a try.
Yeah, I'm gonna try.
Okay. You give a try. You're like, okay, is this? You're trying with all your might.
Yeah, I'm trying just sitting there and I'm thinking like.
So are you going to purposely fail the wisdom saving?
I don't think at first.
At first, yeah, you start feeling you start kind of resisting something. You don't know what. Yeah, roll.
Yeah.
Roll me a wisdom.
Oh, that's it's a 6.
That's a 6. Yeah, no, you go, oh, I feel something, and then blink. Tobias is gone, and all of you see as like the demeanor changes, and Brimmix, you start looking around. The little fucking fool gave you control for. Pretty cool. He's starting to listen to you.
Hello.
Bye.
We got off on the wrong foot.
What? What about graphite?
What?
I didn't.
Well, he did try and strangle one of us, so I would say it was.
He
the
said
wrong
got
foot,
off on the
sure.
wrong foot, not
Okay.
graphite.
Oh,
I
I didn't know it cut out.
It was for me. It was just like.
Voices are hard.
Yeah. Discord is stupid.
I think he would see Zesh
Mm-hmm.
and go, good. I didn't see you around when we first introduced ourselves. It's good to see a chromatic around here.
Crazy Tobias is racist.
Are you racist?
No. I mean, no. But
You think about it for a second? No.
blue is a great color.
It is, yeah.
I think he's hitting on you.
What did you say?
You start. You realize you're tied down, and you kind of. You have one arm, but you kind of flex the arm a bit, trying to move it. Oh, these are yeah, you're a bit weaker than you used to be, but you could bust if given a little bit of effort.
I don't think he's going to.
Fair enough.
I think he recognizes the situation.
Mm-hmm.
Good choice. Send you straight to hell.
So who in the hells are you?
Zombie.
My name is Brimgix.
What was that?
My name is Brimgix. Brimgix Shockmaw. High Champion, Proclaimer of the Council.
What council?
Well, maybe we work together, ride things out. Maybe if I get to know you a little bit better, work with me, help me out, scratch my back. Maybe I could scratch yours. Instead of little old Toby running around pissing his pants, doing nothing.
Not wrong.
That vampire, that's all me, baby.
And you know that vampire would have been dead if you got your hands on him. By the way, Liam, your mic's kind of making fuzzy noises. Oh, sorry. Continue.
So what's your thing with the dragon?
Oh, I have no idea. I don't know why that purple fuck's so angry.
Alright, why are the Dragonborns trying to bother you?
Inside.
You do have a bit of an. I'll message it to you. It depends if you want to tell them or not.
No, fair enough.
Zombie, you're still doing it.
Hey, it keeps going up. If you guys keep rolling, we'll get through.
I'll insight.
Wait, this is insight, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Never mind. This is insight. We're good.
As the one person who's always believed Tobias is crazy secretly, I feel very vindicated.
No, I think I'm owed a bit of an apology. Bit of a bastard trying to choke me out like that.
Nah.
The fuck you mean,
That's exactly what I mean. Nah. He got us weak. So you're fine. You don't need one.
Oh, what? You were in charge for 50 years and suddenly you fuck up and now it's his fault because you couldn't keep yourself under control? I think it's a bit silly to be blaming someone else.
It's his fault.
Uh-huh. I'm sure. Not the sad, angry man trapped in someone else's head.
Alright.
Alright, well, I'll give you this. Since you're not killing me right away. The Gem Dragons were policing my group. My groups were at war. And I guess they found us. Found me. So it's about all I could put together. I don't know if we've divided, split up, moved since the raid happened, but
Same thing with the guys who tried to blow you up.
I can imagine so.
Not your boys.
You remember seeing through Tobias's eyes that they were Gem Dragonborn.
All gems.
Gems all the way down.
Yeah.
I'm sure you're a bit of a prick, so I'm not sure I blame him.
I mean, they also attacked you. What, threw you down a
You and them have that in common.
And then
They does it get at you.
And then you teleported into the ocean. And you got trapped on an island full of spiders. And then, if I'm not mistaken, you, and he kind of gestured towards Akira, almost got eaten by spiders. Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. Ooh.
Love Brimkicks.
So.
Brimkicks.
Yeah.
You're starting to feel a pull.
Yep.
Like your time's almost running out. Whatever permission Tobias gave you is very limited. And he's starting to come back. There's nothing you can do. Got a couple of seconds.
Maybe we'll see each other again.
Hope not.
See ya.
If I do, I'll apologize to Tobias for socking him in the mouth.
Yeah, I kind of wanted to punch him.
Keep
Hope I
my
never see you
boy's
again.
name out your
And now
Why
you're
do you
Tobias.
want to punch him?
Oh, I rolled for this shit.
Bad one. I did not like where I went.
Yeah, I didn't like what came out.
Oh,
It wasn't very interesting.
I'm gonna give him a head pat.
Was I really mean to you?
Oh, your other personality is disgusting.
I mean,
He
a
wasn't
bit.
mean,
I mean,
but he was more blasé, if
Yep.
anything.
Bit of a dickhead. Nothing we can't handle.
it's not bad. I don't know why you guys hate him so much, to be honest.
Well, he flirted with you.
Yeah, what about your dwarf?
That's weird.
Insight. Insight to hell and back.
What are you inside?
Fuck.
If it's a lie there, Tobias, you can roll deception if it's a lie.
No, it's probably pretty obvious. Tobias thinks that's just pretty cute. Like, he acknowledges that Zesh is out of his league and like beyond it. So
You could get into that league. It's gotta work for it.
All I have to do is let Brimkicks out. You'll be in that league.
No, just take her to a fucking manticore, dude. All yours.
Just saying.
You never know.
Brimkix would go out and get that manticore for
Brimkix
just saying.
He would fucking bring you a manticore on a fucking collar.
Oh, he
Like,
would.
Straight up.
He would. He'd be coming in like driving that fucking manticore.
But I wouldn't want a manticore in a collar. I want to have a fair, square fight with it.
Oh
Like,
yeah, no,
that's
he'd bring it to you, let it loose, and you guys can fight it. Anything you
Sit
want
back
and more,
drinking
baby.
a martini while you do it.
Hey, Les, Queen. Let's go find one. I'll bring one back, and then we'll track it back to its den and kill its babies too.
Yo,
Brimkix, baby.
I think that she forgets about Longson.
He just throws the book in the trash.
Like,
Tobias's alter ego is wearing a leather jacket. He's got a skull and crossbones tattoo.
Cigarette in his mouth.
No, and also she would get like 2 in 1, like the the nice and the crazy.
God, Zeus is about to write her own fanfic.
Listen, if Fallen can have a harem of desperate people, Zest can have a harem of the various flavors.
I mean, harem technically it's just one person.
It's all the benefits of a harem without the drama.
Mentally polyamorous.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Did you by any chance get his name? Cause I didn't.
It was Galbatorix, the dragon.
Yeah.
King.
Grimmix,
Galbatorix?
Grimsby, some shit like that.
Galbatorix was my name?
No.
No, I think it was Galvatron.
That's even
Rodimus
worse.
Prime?
Who would name me that? God.
Bumblebee.
Oh my. I mean,
Ultra Magnus.
Gridlock?
Well, no, Starscream is more like he is now.
Yeah. Oh my god.
No,
he's not plotting.
He's Megatron. He's way too cool to be Starscream. Tobias is like if Starscream was a good guy, just a whiny pussy who's afraid of everything.
Wait, no, that's just Swoop. Fuck you. It's literally Swoop. Like every time Swoop would start taking fire, he'd be like, "Fuck this, I'm out."
I barely know Transformers.
Tobias,
I don't know anything.
I can carry.
Tobias, it seems like he can look through your eyes pretty kind of often.
Yeah, whenever he wants.
He made that pretty clear. He's
Good.
aware of everything.
Did you by chance look through his eyes when you were in his position?
Nope.
No,
You could not see Jack.
I was kind of just in a void. Kind of.
All right. Do you have any idea? Where were you from again? You were around Dicha, weren't you?
Yeah, just well, I grew up in a small little Dicha.
Yeah.
A small little like little farming community.
Do you have any idea what he might have been doing around there?
No idea. Could I try to recall anything?
Make me a.
Or even if I'm originally from that area.
Make me a history check with disadvantage.
Sure.
You can do this, you can do this, you can do this, you can do this, you can do this.
11.
Yes.
You think back. You are not from Dicha. You're from Nedera. Don't know where, but you remember flashes of a memory that is now new to you. Stumbling with a bloody stump for an arm through the rain and the mud and the trees. Trying to, just a haze of a memory. But you had this unbridled anger for some reason. You don't know what it was for. As you slowly, forget, you turn around, you're like, where the fuck did I come from? Before passing out. That's a flash of a memory that you didn't know you had, but now you remember. Vaguely.
Yeah, I'll retell that to everybody.
Okay, maybe that was before your
father found you. Maybe.
Guess. I just feel like my whole life's like a lie now.
Yeah, it seems that way.
Yeah.
I mean, you still lived those 7 years or so.
I guess.
So that is real.
I wouldn't call that a lie.
Happen. Not
Yeah,
happen.
you aren't whoever that is. That was your life.
Yeah.
None of that's a lie.
Maybe the merging will mellow out some of the evil, and since Tobias is so much him.
I mean, you could say it. I'm a pussy.
Yeah.
You're not a pussy. You're more of a pure soul.
Yeah, you're not a fighter. That doesn't make you a pussy.
That's because I'm a lover, baby. I'm afraid of women as well.
Also, I wouldn't call a pussy someone who slammed a bear trap shield on someone else's leg.
That's fair.
I will say this, Tobias. As you are calling yourself like, oh, I'm not powerful. Remember, you got a hit on him. You killed him. All you need is a nice sword in your hand, and feel a little bit more capable of that.
I could give you the sword back.
It's in the bag of holding.
Yeah.
I don't know. Unless the things get hairy, maybe I could try to call Brimgix out because he. I don't know if I can.
Didn't seem likely to attack us before.
You should be good. If anything, I can try to seduce him. I should be.
I mean, I don't have. I mean, look at me. I don't really have the muscles Rio or Sesh have. I mean, I know Rio, you got more of a sleeper build. Sorry, not sorry, but it's true. But he's not that strong, or I'm not that strong.
Yeah.
So you could probably easily just like slam dunk me onto the ground if I get out of hand.
I mean, I don't think maybe.
We'll figure it
need to
out.
bring him out. I mean, if that was your life as well, I think you yourself right now are capable of doing it.
If he likes to reason and stuff, maybe I could get him to be like, hey, you went out, you need to. It's like a dog,
It's like prison release, work release.
Yeah, you could get these tussles quite a lot, honestly, and I don't really do much.
I do think
kind of just scream.
Yeah.
So
I don't. I think we'd be relatively safe. We can take him. It's up to you. It's your body. So where do we find this shit?
Oh, you're done? I didn't want to intrude.
You're fine.
So, if you do want to undertake the ritual, I would need. Oh, Liam died. Shelk just passed out.
Maybe.
I would need. I can find most things here within the city, but there's one specific component that we do not have because it grows in a specific environment. A Lumina orchid. Did that come through?
Lumina. Yep, Lumina orchid.
Orchid. It is
luminous.
It is a bright white.
Lunar tear.
It is a bright white and red flower, an orchid. But the problem is, it only grows in the Underdark.
To the Underdark near here?
In the mountains.
Welcome back.
Yes.
There are openings to the Underdark. Around the mountains, but nothing near Nimsia.
But around the mountains, yeah. Which one?
Well, any of them really. But she's most likely she's gonna point you towards these mountains over here,
right next to Westgate.
Oh yeah, Liam, you died. So what did you miss?
So Well, Tobias regained control, and also I figured out what was going on. It was actually just Discord.
Mm-hmm. Fair.
Word.
We didn't really miss much. Oh, then we gotta go Underdark.
Oh.
To get do the fix-it ritual, we need to get a flower.
So that's on the way to the river crossing.
And the ritual itself is very taxing on the person who's doing the ritual, but I'm fine. However, it is also an experience for all those who want to join.
Is there a way to assist whoever's doing the ritual?
Yes. So within the ritual, I will have to summon you into Tobias's dream realm, aka his mind.
All right.
Whatever inner demons he has,
Demons, what?
or trials, not necessarily. Any mental things, and this Brimgix may be a hindrance, may be a help. Who knows? But it is a spell that has lasted, from what I can tell, from what Tobias says, nearly a decade. And from the looks of it, it might have not been casted correctly for him to have this split in his own head. Which means...
Incomplete.
Wait, so there was a spell cast on him?
I believe a spell was casted on him. This is not normal amnesia. This is an effects of the arcane gone wrong.
Temporary or whatever.
A temporary spell was...
So I can't just slap him with the dispel magic staff?
Unfortunately not.
Honestly, if you did that, you'd probably blow up his brain.
Probably.
Maybe.
The nature of it seems to have... The nature of it seems to have decayed the spell and its magical components, but kept the rift. The weave is a very difficult thing to control, and when it's tampered with, or not done correctly, things can go awry. I'm surprised Tobias is not 4 people. He's lucky to only be 2.
Can you imagine if there was 4 people would be? What if one of my personalities, instead of angry, was just horny?
Elderberries.
Anyway,
Or bias.
So to fix it and to put them together, to seal the rift, you would have to combat barrier that was created by the spell. The only way to do that is to go inside his mind, aka the dream realm. But it's a wacky thing. And the laws of nature and physics inside are foreign to most people. But luckily, us moon giants, well, we travel to the moon, to the dream realm quite a bit. It's kind of like a little self-care day. We go inside our own mind and work through our trauma occasionally. But for you, you have a magical barrier that's separating your trauma from you, and well, so it's going to be a hassle. It's going to take forever, and it's going to be very, very grueling for both you, Tobias, and anyone who's helping.
Oh,
Yippee!
As long as my thing doesn't interfere, I'll do it.
Okay, what is your thing? I'm sorry, what is yours?
yeah, your turn.
Oh, I recently learned, like yesterday, I also have memory problems.
Oh, a running theme.
Yeah,
Why?
except mine has another layer to it.
You mind if I open your brain?
Sure,
Not
but do you want
not physically, but metaphorically?
I mean, I can't really bring something out on my own, but I think if someone made me really angry, I'd be able to show what physically has been
Kira's
happening.
gonna punch him in the face.
Kira punches you in the fucking face. Like, right on the cheekbone.
He'd be more shocked than anything.
You put a hand up to your head. Oh my god! I can't believe you just done this. Oh no! You don't need to be angry.
Something happens when I get
I
angry.
expected a little bit of anger.
Oh, just as you see, she reaches into her pouch and just throws this like gray dust to your face. That's kind of sparkles a bit. And Rio, you kind of just reel back a little bit, blink. You kind of zone out for like half a second, and then she looks back at you. She goes, "Oh nope, something's in there.
Something's in there.
Something took your memories. Unlike the magical barrier that's stopping him from remembering, yours is completely vacant. Are you sure you're not a clone?
A what?
Not
A clone? A simulacrum?
No,
now that you
maybe the
mention it,
hag
no,
took
but
his
I want to
memory.
say I'm not.
Well, because you usually see this either from someone who purposely, a clone who just was, oh, I'm alive at this point in my life. Or, in your case,
I wish that was my case.
it was taken. Or removed.
No, I know, like,
Yoink.
I'm aware of the void now that somebody has brought it up.
Okay.
I know there were things there. Like these rings I have, my lucky rings, I got these from my parents. Can't remember them.
I got...
I'm
I
aware that I got them
expelled from your mind? Have you made a deal with a devil?
See, that's
Hag.
the thing. Apparently,
Hag.
a sea hag. I don't remember this.
Oh, my dear.
I'm a sailor.
I think we just figured out what her payment was.
Yeah, that clicked together with me a little earlier yet too.
Oh, that's good. Well, she also made you forget the deal.
And
Which
he has.
and hags. The nature of hags are they're deceptive. So if she said in her agreement, hey, I want all your memories up until so that you can keep all your memories after this. You most likely didn't think she's meant that current memory of her talking to you.
Well,
You see what I mean?
I don't know why I would have made a deal.
Well,
The earliest I can clearly
hag deals
remember.
are very well. You said you can turn into something.
Yes,
What is that?
when I get angry, my mouth gets all sharky. Which is a horrible way to explain.
Teeth?
Yeah, that's why I was trying to get angry.
Oh.
To show, because it only really happens when I'm in the moment of fighting.
Oh, okay. You see, she reaches back into her pouch and throws another dust into your face, and you look, and your eyes burn, and you start feeling the heat in your chest of getting and you just start going like, "Oh, that's really fucking annoying. Why is it?"
God damn it! Stop throwing shit in my face.
No, pocket sand.
I think if she does it again, he actually would just get mad.
Yeah, you
and
get
enter
mad.
Rage.
And do you activate it?
Yep.
Whoa. Okay. Oh, I see what you mean. Oh, very interesting. She starts looking at you, and it's like you're really annoyed that she's this calm.
Yeah.
Oh no, this is the effects. This is a boon from whatever deal you made with this hag.
Can I talk when I'm like this?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't think I've actually tried yet.
What'd I say?
I don't.
Whatever I said must have been mean. I'm sorry.
I don't know why I would have wanted this.
Well, is it useful?
Mildly. I get stronger when I'm angry. The earliest thing I remember
reason why
was
you could have chosen a shock?
The earliest thing I remember
He's a
clearly is just sailing on a ship with my crew.
Well,
then after a while, I had this weird vision, walked right off the boat, got run over by the boat. When I got back on the boat, I had this mark on my palm, and I'm showing the mark.
Okay.
And then I got kicked off the ship because it's an omen, and then weird things have been happening.
So,
like coughing up seawater and being entranced and drawn towards the ocean.
Oh, well, maybe your end of the... Maybe this is still her end of the deal. And you get your whatever you want until you become useful? Did you wish to become this powerful?
No!
This amalgamation of something?
I don't think he can
I don't
remember.
think so. I can't remember anything from what happened before besides sailing. And I don't think you need to be this to be sailing.
No. So you said you're coughing up seawater. You're transforming into this randomly and by choice. Anything else?
He wants him to find a wooden heart.
Oh,
when I was tranced, yeah.
That's useful. That's useful information.
Yeah, the problem is I have no idea what that means.
Wooden heart.
I ain't found shit.
Well,
she is a lot smarter than me. If she can't figure it out, I don't think I can. Especially with this magic nonsense.
Aw, thanks.
I think I know what that might be alluding to.
Is it
she
something
walks
horrible?
over to a shelf and starts like running her finger. Well, it depends. Purely depends on what you think is horrible.
I'm gonna have to gut a treant or something.
Do you think a trip to the Feywild is horrible? Then, if so, then yes.
Fuck!
If I am correct, I might not. And you see, she grabs the book, opens it, starts flipping through it. Okay. Oh, okay.
Rio's just saying "fuck" really elongated.
So, my dear, what do you know about the Feywild?
It's horrible.
That is subjective, but in your case, yes.
Not that bad.
See?
Wait, that's another thing I remember. That's another thing I remember. My mother kept telling me that the Feywild is horrible.
Oh, that's good that you remember something.
Can't remember what she looks like, but yeah, that's really useful.
Well, so the Feywild has different domains depending on the lord of the court that runs that domain. You see a picture. Well, there is the Lord of the Hunt. He does kind of the more nature side of the Sylvan Fey race. And, well, his power comes, or a section of his power comes, to what he can give to his mortal patrons, right? The people who follow him, the people who agree to use him as a power. Their source of that power comes from the Tree of the Hunt. And it has and more so, the heart of the tree.
I believe that I saw the hollow of at least the heart.
Oh?
You have to kill a Fey patron.
No.
Can I show her my notebook?
Yeah, you show her notebook.
When I was in the forest, yeah.
Yeah.
I
she
did.
looks at it and she goes, "Oh, see, that would be it. See, the wooden heart, or the heart of the tree, which is, the Lord of the Hunt, it manifests itself in the material plane for his followers to, go to worship and to find, right? Usually people stumble across it, hear his divine, his fey, not really, divine, his message, and choose to follow or not, right? You see what I mean?
I can see the correlation.
It shows itself randomly, but you can usually find these little alcoves of where people have set up places of worship. So maybe she's not expecting you to go kill a fae, which you can't. But maybe to find his followers here, or something akin to it, because you said, Mr. Ezra, that it is empty. The one you found. You looks like you're maybe not the only one. Now, good for you is that there is, usually where this shows up are in druid groves or in enchanted forests, right?
So maybe around here.
Potentially, I don't know myself. Potentially, or up north near Malador. There's a forest that surrounds the base of the mountains up to the northern tip where it crosses to the border to Orhamir, and there's an enchanted forest there because the elves came down, did their magic stuff and all that. Either here or up there. I wouldn't know, but I would look, ask if you find any random hunter, like hunter of game, anyone who's a proclaimed hunter of some extraordinary feat. 9 times out of 10, they're going to be a follower of the Lord of the Hunt.
Someone like that might show up in the end.
Hey,
maybe.
We know someone like that.
Who would that be?
Well, I don't remember his name off the top of my head, but he was in that town. He was carrying that mud mephit. The dragonborn fella.
Yeah.
Dead arm.
Alistair,
yeah. Hey, can I get untied out of this chair now?
Oh, sorry.
Oh, yeah.
She starts untying you.
Thank you.
Sorry, just to double check. You said maybe around here? Something?
Yeah. Right at the base of the mountains to the northern border.
I can ask my wife.
You said like where it connects to somewhere, and I was a bit confused.
Yeah, this is where it connects in the over. Like, let me show you.
Yeah, because
sorry.
Oh, this is a different map than I've seen.
This is the overworld map. This is where it connects.
Okay, because I was looking at the old message, like pinned message in Discord where everything's still disconnected.
I showed this at the very beginning of the campaign.
I remember I was calculating circumference.
Yep.
Yeah, it's like yeah.
Yeah.
Is the map change a retcon or is it in world? The tectonic shape.
It's a retcon.
Okay.
I made things nicer.
For those who don't know, there was a campaign before this in this world.
They were separated.
It's a still growing world, and I'm still gonna retcon a lot of stuff. So,
I think this is something I could ask my wife about.
There you go. Potentially.
Cool.
Your wife was from Malador. So
he should know.
Yeah.
Would Alistair be a good boon for helping us? Should we go collect him?
I feel like he's more kind of a bounty hunter.
Yeah, he was a hunter of everything. He was just a hunter in general. And he tries to go for the bigger, better things, and then he got a fucking thing of whatever the fuck that burned the entire right side of his body. So he went, okay, that was too big for me. Not gonna hunt it.
So maybe, but I don't know if we want to go back to Bristol.
We still want that gun, so we need money.
To be fair, we're in a city of druids. Do you think any of them can teleport us really quick to Bristad? And
probably for a favor or money.
Bristad might be occupied at this point.
We can pull a favor.
If we pop in, there's a non 0% chance someone's gonna point and say heretic or something.
Well, will they know? I mean, are they actively hunting us? We don't know that.
And if we just go in, just one or two of us, just super quick, super sneaky.
I vote Shelk. Wait, me and Shelk. Shelk, this is our chance. If all goes to shit, I can just fly us out.
So you guys sneak into Bristad?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sneak in, let Alistair know we need him, and maybe we can pay him.
We can pay you almost as handsomely as you are.
Well. So yeah, what are you guys doing?
Shit.
Aria gave you all of the information she knows.
Is there anything else?
Is there any shrine to the Lathander in town? Do you know?
Oh yeah.
I thought you asked that.
I've been asking. No one's known the. No, I know there's one in town. No one knows where it is.
Oh, yes. Didn't he direct you to a person?
Yeah, he directed you to Alondra, the owner of the Moonlit Emporium.
Okay, sorry, I confused.
That's fine. That's fine.
You're good.
But if you want to ask, tell you what stores there are.
Yeah,
Here.
there's a blacksmith.
There is the Moonlit Emporium, which is a magic store. There is the Apothecary. There is the Smithy. The Books and Scrolls. The Artisanal Studio. The Grove Courtiture, clothing store. The Top Tea House. And the Alchemy Shop. Those are all the stores.
I mean, I'd like to stop by a magic store.
I'd like to stop by the blacksmith, see if he knows anything, can make anything of these blueprints.
Yeah, okay.
And he has some cool shit.
You want to go to what there?
Sorry, the Moonlit Emporium, and I'm going to try and swing by the Alchemist really quick.
Okay. Anyone else want to go anywhere?
I want to go to the Moonlit Emporium.
I think Tobias is going to stay here in the library, and he's going to do some research.
Okay. Seth, where do you want to go?
I want to tag along to the blacksmith.
Gotcha. So Shelk, Ezra, and Rio are going to the magic shop. Akira, you're going to the apothecary first.
Wait, I'm going to the
because it's
magic
closer.
shop?
Are you going to the magic shop?
Yeah. Oh wait, this is with Akira, yeah? Yep.
Oh no, Akira's going to the apothecary because it's closer.
Okay. Wait. Then why are we going to the magic shop?
Because everyone else wants to go to the magic shop.
Because everyone wants
it's
to
a
go
magic
to the magic shop. Dude, the magic shop is like the adventure candy store.
But,
everyone wants to go.
But two people are going to the smithy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So
I'll stay in the library with Tobias.
Gotcha. Okay.
No, okay, you could go wherever. I think I need some alone time, honestly.
Are you sure?
Yeah. I'll let the front desk know. If they start hearing noises, just immediately go get the lady and just squash me.
Maybe not tell them to squash.
It might be for the best, but I think I need some alone time. Gonna do some research on some stuff that I said. Maybe find out more about myself. And yeah, just maybe come and get me. When you're done. And I'm sorry for anything mean I said.
Don't be. You're fine.
Hold it against you.
Okay.
I know you said not that bad things.
Just kind of alright. Just pompous.
Bastard.
Yeah.
So, Ezra, where are you going now that you leave? Everyone else kind of left. But you just left the library now. So, who are you gonna try and trail after?
I don't know.
You could just bool around the city.
I would like to know more about the was it the group who went out?
If you ask around, the Tranquil Treetop Tea House is usually a place where people get together and they kind of share gossip.
Yeah, I'll head there.
Okay.
Some tea.
As we get done, we're gonna end it here. But before we end it here, Akira.
That's what I was afraid of.
You're walking to the apothecary, and you feel someone wrap their arm around.
Yep. I sure do.
You look?
Yep.
You look up and you see the grizzled face, very familiar grizzled face, wide-brimmed hat, large scar taken out of his cheek. You see Theseus, one of the highest reputation, one of the highest reputable hunters within your order.
No way.
How you doing, kid? And that's where we're gonna end it.
Well.
No,
he's either gonna kill you or help us.
No, he's not gonna be nice to me.
I think I have one of his knives.
You might.
Yeah, you might have two soon.
Yeah, but that's where we're gonna end tonight's session.
Good shit.
Right before the holidays.
Yeah.
And maybe we'll pick up the 3rd of January. Don't know, but
yeah, I'll be fucking rich then. Yeah.
Yeah.
Will you?
Yes.
Oh, yay!
Nice.
The bank's
Why?
holding my fucking money.
Oh, mint.
Oh, that's annoying.
Not meant bastards. Bastards is what it is.
Bastard men bankers.
Next
yeah.
week I should
God.
have my license. So by the time we have the next session,
I
should
might
be a driver.
also might have my life.
Oh,
Oh my god, come pick me up.
Hey,
Nice.
I'm closer to you. I'm gonna.
I don't
Yay.
have a
Yay.
passport.
But yeah, that's where we're gonna end it. Hope you guys had fun.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of shit
Heck
that I
yeah.
wasn't like thinking was gonna happen happened.
We got some goals.
Got some
Heck
goals.
yeah.
Now I
Seems
know
like
that
we
I
can
need
get
to
a
go
lot
to
of
the
shit
other
done in
side
the
of the
course
fucking
of the
continent.
Yeah.
I want to find my brother so bad.
We're headed that way anyways.
Yeah.
I wanna find Manticore.
You guys got.
We'll be near the border, so maybe we can just fucking leave.
Can I just say something?
To meet the other half.
Yeah.
Fuck the hag, because they played me like a goddamn fiddle.
Well, I mean,
Because
to be
I realized
fair, it's not hard.
something. The whole dragging me into the ocean thing. Where was that? It was somewhere like here-ish, right? So-
right down here?
Yeah.
No, it was somewhere up here.
It was
Wasn't
like
it-
Oh, I'm sorry. Up
No,
I see up here. Where are you pinging?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Where?
I was thinking it was
Where I had
Wasn't
my
it
episode where I tried to
Road?
walk into the ocean.
Oh,
yeah,
here.
it was like down here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what is the opposite direction of that?
Oh, the border.
Yeah. What is the opposite direction on the continent?
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh, I'm gonna fuck with
hags
him.
hags are meant to be, did you dirty? That's their MO.
Yeah. So can
But
you
yeah,
send
you
me a
get-
message of exactly what I remember?
Yeah.
Because I mentioned like the ring and the hate faith thing, because that's things I've been saying this entire time.
Yeah. Like if anyone asks you about you have parents, but if someone asks you, I was gonna spring this on you randomly
What
because
they
it was
look
fun.
like.
If someone said, "So what was childhood like?" Beep.
There was
Nothing.
water.
But yeah, you got to meet Tobias's other half. Ezra unknowingly just talked to potentially something with Akira.
Yeah.
Now you'll be fine. And you were
I'm-
all
we're
concerned
close
about
enough.
him.
Who's with Akira? Actually, it's me, him,
No
and
one.
who?
Nobody.
No, Akira
Akira's by
went to the apothecary by himself.
Oh, you're fucked.
Mhm. He's
Anyway,
not fucked. We're all close enough.
We'll figure that out.
Also, I don't think he
later.
would start something in the middle of a town full of
No,
druids.
You think
and-
he's
so?
just fucking with you now.
Yeah.
He's just like putting the fear in you, like I can just kill you whenever I want.
Oh, and yeah. Well, there's something that that Shelk saw a long time ago, but never mentioned.
Oh.
Good guy, Shelk.
But yeah. Hope you guys have fun.
Rat balls.
Thank you, everyone, for watching. Like, comment, subscribe for more.
And
Stream
Merry
This life.
Christmas.
every other week.
Lie.
And happy holidays, everyone.
Dinner.
Happy holidays.
Happy
Have a
holiday.
nice-
Merry
have a nice
Krampus.
season and a happy new year. I hope you
Read
have
the
a lot of-
goblin.
I hope you have a lot of gingerbread cookies because I won't be having any because my son refuses to feed me. I do eat it so gently at night.
I give you the egg. I give you the eggshells we used to make eggnog.
It's eggnog.
So crunchy.
Brother, what is eggnog?
It's gross.
I don't want your eggnog.
I do not like it. It's not good.
I love that there's two now.
In my
Listen, I am a big, important streamer. I need an editing team.
Yeah.
On the
I'm big time. You're beneath me.
God.
I'll have you know, I got a whole subscriber this month.
Brother,
Fucking-
you are a hairbelly.
I am hungry.
Brimgix is yelling at everybody. You are hillbillies!
I
You
listen. You have no idea. I really wanted to sock him in the mouth and then use a healing spell, and then just punch him again. I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry.
I fucking love that Brimgix got to talk to the party.
Yeah, he's amazing.
I know. That's why I fucking want to kill Tobias and bring him back
Dude,
out.
I've been thinking about Brimgix. I've been thinking about Brimgix a lot.
How long has this been planned?
Since day one.
Well, fuck me.
Since
About
I
the
made
same
character.
time they brought like
Okay.
fake fucking.
Yeah, and stream. I want to talk a little bit about it, but stream not get to know.
Yeah, okay. Thank you everyone for watching. See you next